You're here, the evil black rat is on the wall. Unleashed a million faces, and one by one they fall. Black-hearted evil, brave-hearted hero. I am all, I am all I am. I am. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. Go, buddy. Here we go. Go ahead and try to see through me. Do it if you dare. One step forward, two steps back. I'm here. Do it. Do it. This is your fault. If I destroyed Eggman Windmill Village, none of this would be happening.
Some creep called Starlin made him evil again. Nobody could have seen that coming.
Excuses.
No, I'm dealing with it too. I'm infected, see? Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, that fucking line fucking pisses me off. It's what you deserve. Fuck you!
I heard you fucking slam something.
That was my water bottle. I fucking chucked it across my room. Oh, they're biting. Okay. They're into that stuff.
Biting? I can taste the day! Save the night, save the night.
I'll be the one to care for and lie.
Do you dare to fight? Evil's mine, evil's mine.
I'll be the last one standing in my
My eyes
are filled with
curiosity. You think
that you have power over me in this life? There's no room for you and me. So turn away and face this day with me. With me. Face the day with me. Oh! There we go. Oh! Oh shit, we put on Mike Tyson! We put on Mike Tyson, she bit his ear off! I put my... Take that! I put the ear! Did you see his body fucking fly? Just, Oh, hello. That's a big ass rat. Holy shit. Did you see how big that rat was? Oh my goodness. Got a splinter from the Ninja Turtles going on here.
So it's Best Actor.
Best Actor? Okay. Who are our nominees?
Okay, Best Actor. We got Brendan Fraser.
Come on!
Bill Nye, Colin Farrell, and Paul Mescal. One guy. Come on, Brendan.
Come on!
And Austin Butler.
Oh,
Yeah,
Austin Butler too. They're all pretty good choices. What route are we doing? We pretty much did all the main routes. So right now we're just trying to fill up all the squares. And then we're going to fill up all those circles. So right now we're doing 2 neutral missions. And then the third mission we're going to do evil. To get that last square. Brendan Fraser won, Chelsea!
Oh,
Wow.
No?
Wait.
Wait.
Let me
Confirm.
Because I think I'm a bit like
Behind
from Chelsea.
Okay.
But wait, let me just make sure.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Not yet. Damn it, Chelsea! Don't get my hopes up like that. Chelsea, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Chelsea, please. Don't get my hopes up like that. I was like, I was so, oh my gosh, I was ready to like jump out of my seat. I was like, oh,
And the Oscar goes to
come on, come on.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy for my man. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. Fucking W, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. He needs that W. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh my gosh, we gotta shoot down the helicopter now? Are you shitting me? Oh my god! This is... Holy shit!
This is insane.
What the hell? Hold on. Should I push her or should I pull her
Yeah.
back? Push her.
Yeah, you should push her. I mean, that kills her, but yeah.
What? 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 No!
But it's okay for him to just break my stuff.
Of course not.
Wow, Meredith,
He's
you're
learned his
looking
lesson now.
actually okay. You don't have brain cancer.
You gave me this for my birthday. I mean, you should be pissed off too.
Oh, never mind.
He was wrong, but you don't just go punching every person you makes you mad.
That's the best fucking timing.
3 grades above you. I mean, that kid practically
Folka, make sure that your statements are not so embarrassingly carelessly worded next time. What? What? You are so disrespectful. Amazing. All delinquents types like this, even the way you dress so... Oh, flip-flop disregard for authority. Sweater fest, disgraceful... Delinquent? I'm on the student council! Motherfucker, I'm on the student... Motherfucker, I'm on the student council! You think that fucking... you think... Oh, look, what about you, huh? We got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Oh, look at me. I got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. How professional. I got a big fucking katana carrying around, swinging around. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! You call that professional, motherfucker? You call yourself a businessman? Look at you, fucking dressed up all casual like that bitch-ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get a fucking haircut? Shave that fucking beard of yours, you bitch-ass. Get some glasses for crying out loud. Oh, look at me. I'm Jagoro. I'm like a JoJo character. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yeah! A hand pounds on my back a hard couple times, severely winding me. I couldn't care less about the culprit as I focused my thoughts on my chest in near automatic reaction. My hand instinctively tightens on my breast, and I start going through the steps I rehearse in my mind every other day. Breathe in and out. For a measure of relief, I can slowly feel my chest becoming less tense. By the time I look up, my face is covered in sweat from the experience. No! No! Not only did he cause a heart attack, but it's also... No! Well, you see,
Man, that impression of Shia LaBeouf in college is fantastic.
Oh god, you know what? I gotta look up now real quick. His fucking freak out in Dark and the Moon. You know what I'm talking? You know when he's in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, that guy's just. Look at this guy. He's just he's just hanging there. Look at this. This guy's just hanging here.
It can allow them to stay on the map, but these are dumb as shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit! That guy was just fucking hanging there. Come on!
As every he punches in the boss's head. Family, 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 family.
That's right. Yeah, come on, bitch. The power of family. Yes, yes. Come on, power of family. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. That's it. That's it. Power of family, baby. Okay, how do we do this? Hiya! Oh, her frontal lobe. Oh,
Oh wow, it's Grand Theft Auto 5 in here. Like
oh, eat it!
Is Spider-Man 2 gonna have free-form switching characters?
Yeah, there we go. We did it. We beat the game. Power of family. That's the power of family for you. Don't keep me in the dark this long, man.
Well, he's got.
Just a quick reminder that I do have stream elements. You can tip, donate, etc., whatever you want to call it. You do not have to if you don't want to. You know what music really does slap? Yakuza's music. I've been listening to... Oh, I cannot speak! I've been listening to a bunch of Yakuza music, like, from, like, all the games. That shit slaps. Like, oh my gosh.
I've been listening to Optimus Prime read the Bible.
Wait, what?
It's one of those AI videos, like, you know, to take Optimus Prime's AI voice. It's Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, there was nothing.
Like they would take a Christian character and have him read like the entire chapter of Genesis.
And like, thing is, and you know the best part about that video is, they had like the music playing in the background from the movie, from the first movie.
Someone give me an Optimus Prime AI video where he's gosh, hold on, give me a second. Someone give me, you know, an AI video of Optimus Prime with like Arrival to Earth playing in the background, reading, the Lord's, I don't know, it's the Lord's Prayer. What even verse is the Lord? What even book is the Lord's Prayer from? Hey, John, you know this shit. What book is the Lord's Prayer from?
It's from Matthew and I think Luke. Or Mark. It's one of those synoptic gospels. Like, there's two places. And oh my goodness, Ancient Magnus Pride season 2 is out.
Like,
why was I?
You should give the video a listen, Chink. Everyone, it's like really good.
No, I'm just saying, like, someone give me Optimus Prime singing, you know, not singing, AI Optimus Prime reading the Lord's Prayer.
Persona has straight up an anime opening that they show in like the intro to the
Nice.
credits and stuff like that. It's really fun.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. You hear audio's good, Chelsea? You hear us? Alright. Okay. Oh,
Fucking trash, Western anime, Western cartoons that don't have an animated intro.
I know.
Fucking even Japanese games have fucking intro.
I know. Fuck. Give us intros again.
Yeah, I miss intros, especially when they have a slapping theme song.
I know.
Yeah.
I missed it. It's all cause streaming. It's like I don't know. I guess the mentality of streaming is, oh well, you're gonna be binging it, so why bother with the stupid intros? Like no.
No, I want my intros. I want my
Persona's intro.
Yeah, why not? It's a minute and a half.
I mean,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I want to.
When you boot up the game. Oh,
This is not the golden version, which is like the remastered.
This is the better. Yeah, this is awesome.
I do like this one. This sets the tone more.
Yeah, this was the game. I played the vanilla one.
Oh shit! This is just an anime intro.
It is just straight up an anime.
Yeah, it is. You know what is also funny? There is an actual anime adaptation of Persona, and it's actually good.
Oh.
Who gets with you?
None. What? So they portrayed you as a Chad character. He doesn't get with one. Yeah, but like that's. They don't give him a commitment. I think the closest one would be Rise.
Makes sense, but cringe.
Yeah.
Damn.
there are some weaknesses, but it's just the fact that this is Kaji.
Hey,
Hey, you. Of course, everyone's ignoring Naoto.
Naoto's pretty cool. But
he's a wonderful. He is the detective prince.
Okay.
this is really good animation. Just check this out. Look at this.
Oh, you're still streaming? Ah.
Check this out.
Persona 4.
You guys really, this is some really good animation.
Damn,
This is some really good animation.
Yeah.
Hey, you go.
Yeah, this is
Just
from
wait
a
for
DMC
Kaji.
game.
Oh. That's some smooth animation.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, man, that's really good.
Yeah. Wait, this is for the game?
Yes.
For a dancing spin-off game.
Look at Kaji.
Oh, damn, boy. Okay. Wow.
Some
why
people
Chelsea's
say Persona 3 is better. No.
Wait, is there... Oh, that's right. There's like, how many Persona games are there?
There's 5. There's 5. 5 main ones, and then there's spin-offs, but
They don't matter.
They don't matter? Okay.
yeah, they're just fun distractions. That like Persona 4 Fighters Arena is pretty cool.
We got it. Oh man, I miss it.
Go, boy, go. Dance.
I miss when
Yeah.
shows have opening.
I
Our
know.
worlds are in danger.
Bum, 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 bum. To save Earth and its people, we must find the 4 cyberplanet keys.
Before the Decepticons use them for evil. This is our mission.
That's the
Hot
first
shot,
Transformers show I watched.
Jetfire, Victor
Landmine.
Prime, Landmine,
Scattershot.
Scattershot, Optimus
Optimus Prime. Transform and roll out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Transformers. Martin meets the eye. Autobots. Decepticons.
Decepticons!
Go! Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers. I know that song by heart. I swear. It's a problem.
You know what they need to do? They need to have the Japanese do another Transformers show and opening.
I don't think
And
they'll
they're
allow
like-
that anymore.
They're like, okay, guys.
No fun is allowed.
You know the Brave series? Yes. Do that.
Nah. And it,
No, it's too much fun.
Come on, I just want my Superman Optimus Prime back. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
I don't mind Optimus not. I don't mind Transformers not being, like a super robot. It could be whatever. That's the beauty of Transformers. It could be whatever you want. You want it to be a super robot show, you could do that.
Well, I think much like Bond with we had a long time with Daniel Craig as a more serious, emotional Bond. We need to get back to some of the fun. Let's
Wait,
get back
what
to
if? Here's my idea: a younger Optimus Prime, like an animated,
Okay.
with the personality of Guy. And he's all about bravery.
bravery.
You gotta respect those Asians. They know good media. I wonder what Korean media's like. Besides the K-pop, I'm actually kind of curious. What did they air? I'm actually curious now.
Korean dramas are a big thing.
Alright, that's
Well-
right. The Korean dramas.
They should.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the two big cultural things from Korea to other places is Korean dramas and K-pop.
you know, speaking of dramas, I learned something.
What you
During
learn?
the time, here's a hint. I learned that during the time of Gundam Seed, J dramas were very, very popular. Take that as you will.
I will take it as I will. That actually quite explains a lot.
Yeah.
No,
And
but,
a lot of people, yeah. Apparently, a lot of people watch J dramas or watching Gundam Seed at the time. So yeah.
Oh, but no, I just remember though, as a kid, when I was over at my like grandparents' house, when they had a house, we used to watch my grandmother's Korean K-drama shows, and there's a lot of tropes there that I always recognize now. Listen, if the girl is going to an airport and it's rainy, it's over. The relationship that was going on between her and whoever, it's over. It's done. They're breaking up. No more.
Even if they had like the most stellar relationship before
No,
then,
it's over. It's over. That relationship is done for. And
is it usually even does it have convoluted ways? Like, oh yeah,
I don't know.
They were a happy couple, but she went out of the ring, therefore the plane crashed.
I don't remember. But like, it's like whenever that happens, that means she's leaving. Like she's leaving like the town forever. They're not together anymore. Oh, it's over. It's Joe over. It's Joe over. Yeah. And then also usually another staple of drama is someone is always getting sick. Whatever kind of ailment it is, someone is always getting sick, and there's always drama around that. Oh my gosh, this guy's got I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I guess cancer, because that's like the main. That's like the go-to ailment people always use. It's always that. So it's always someone's always getting sick, and there's drama around that. So there is that. So yeah, I know some tropes about K-dramas.
So most K-dramas are about like middle-class families.
Yes.
Like that's part of the appeal. So
yes.
It's really just middle-class issues. For
also they show. Oh no!
Mass Effect Legendary Edition is $15.
Huh. Interesting.
They also show Power Rangers in Korea.
They do. They also have spin-off shows to Japanese Super Sentai.
No, and the funny thing about Power Rangers in Korea, it's just Super Sentai. They just rebranded Power Rangers.
Yeah, but they also sometimes they also make their own like spin-off shows to the Super Sentai. I think like there was like a whole like original Korean show that was a sequel to Kyoryuger.
Oh, and there was also they tried to do an original Toku show too called Raid Force.
Raid Force? Let me see. I'm looking this up.
Raid
Force. Raid Force. I'm looking this up right now. Tokusatsu. Come here. Raid Force. SFX Fantasy Raid Force. Whoa! Look at these guys. Damn. Oh shit! They got a. It's a mecha show too. They got a giant robot.
Are we looking at the same thing?
I have no idea. Probably not. What? Show me what you're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah. Show me what you're looking at.
Okay, that's good. God, I don't know.
Here, I can show you what I'm looking at. Give me a second.
Okay, got it.
Here, in the back room. Look at this. SFX Fantasy Raid Force.
Oh yeah, that's it. I think.
Yeah, there's just a big robot. It's a mecha show as well.
Isn't that a lot of Sentai though?
Yeah.
I just kind of funny that the female one is just Agito kind of.
Oh my gosh! Actually, I just realized this robot's just straight up a Gundam. That's just straight up a Gundam. Oh my gosh! It's a Gundam! Oh no! Just say Gundam! Oh gosh!
Did you say Gundam?
Oh, Choppy's gonna be making a comeback though soon. I can't wait. Yeah.
And you know what's kind of funny about the main villain based on the channel song? He's just one of the guys from Hibiki.
Ha!
The one with the trumpet, I think.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty fun. Yeah. Wow. This is.
I mean, this isn't the first time Korea does something like this. You know, remember Space Gundam V?
Space Gundam V? What? Let me see. Did they actually call Macross Gundam?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What is this? Wait. Okay, so this is Macross.
At the time, anything from Japan was banned.
This is just Macross, but apparently as a super robot show.
Oh, do you think that's surprising? Remember, look up Space Black Knight.
Space Black Knight? Alright. Ah, no. Google, work with me. Black Knight. It's
Space.
it's. Holy shit! That's just Char. That's Char Aznable there. Alright. It's your boy Char Aznable. Gosh.
Yeah, like I said, and you know, Amro's in there, not Amro's in there. Not Garen, Dozel is like.
Oh gosh, there's even knockoff Cassilia.
Yes. Like I said, at the time, anime was pretty much banned.
Oh.
So they just did that. Some people did, you know, they got some like characters design stuff lying around, so they did their own thing in Korea.
Yeah, but Korea but we didn't always have these like bootleg stuff from Korea. We didn't always have this stuff. So anyways, Ninjaro, this ties into your topic. Tell us what did the book say about Korean media? Like where'd that come from?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Not a lot. So the brief history of North Korea is, well, a brief history of North Korea. Like, it's in the title. So the book is sectioned off into chapters. So about the first 4 chapters covers the first 3 chapters covers the time when Korea was from its origins to the time when the Japanese showed up. And then you got a chapter about that time when they were under there. And then the time when it was divided in 2 in the Korean War. And then you had 2 chapters each dedicated to North Korea and South Korea. And the thesis is on the title of the page about the story about a resilient but divided people. So the resilient part, it argues, is about the strong independent streak that was in Korea as like a people of like they wanted to rule themselves, and their desire for unification, and then divided what is the result of the Cold War.
Woo!
Like how we got North and South Korea, and how what started off as one nation, a desire for a unified nation, to nowadays you have like a generation of Koreans raising up thinking, nah, we can ignore those North Koreans, those peasants. And also, like, the difficulties would be by practical difficulties and infrastructure if they ever reunite again. So anyway, there's, of course, a lot of facts. I really wish there was more dedicated chapters to stuff before the Japanese showed up. I got like a good overview about the early days of Korea, which was a Three Kingdoms type situation it developed. And the fascinating part is that the smallest of the kingdoms, with the help of China, was the one who united Korea, and then they told the Chinese to screw off, and so China took over the Manchurian area. Which is also like a spark of whether the Manchurian area is actually Korean or China. Evidence seems to be more on its own people, not a lot of Koreans. So one of the things I was fascinated by was that the Koreans was not like a seafaring people primarily. They love mountains. And it's a shock to me because, you know, when you look at Korea, it's a peninsula, right?
Yeah.
Perfect for trading. But apparently it was more of a mountainous region.
Yeah.
Like,
I think China's more of the aquatic culture out of all of them.
well,
Aside from like Southeast Asia.
Japan. It's a
that's-
bunch of unique stuff. Okay, but
Maybe that's why when I look at a mountain, I go, I want to climb that shit.
Yeah.
I climb.
Yeah,
I go up a mountain every Monday.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Is that where you work, or?
Oh no! I have Mondays free, so every Monday I climb up my local mountain.
That's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool. Nice.
It usually takes 2-3 hours to go through the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I would like to hike more.
I need to exercise more in general.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
actually.
I'm just
If it weren't for me, so for me lately, I've been having like an ankle problem. If it weren't for that, I would have tried to train up with a goal to be able to complete the Army combat test, Army physical test.
Huh.
I just went to the gym for the first time last week.
Oh.
Nice.
How was it?
Pretty all right.
I get uncomfortable in gyms. I don't.
I
Like
went at like 9 at night.
Yeah, the best time to go to gym is honestly like around like late at night when barely anyone's there.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That way, not only that, all the equipment is free to use. So.
Yeah. Okay. So back to Korea. Back to talking about your people, your fam, the land of your origins. So.
I asked you this before. Does the book tell me why we Koreans are so racist?
For one thing, Korea in general don't have like this weird relationship when it comes to its neighbors, China and Japan. Korea is described for a lot of people, or they call themselves a shrimp among whales.
Okay.
Because it's a tiny nation in compared to Russia, Japan, and China.
All right. So a lot of the wars between those powers, they kind of use Korea as sort of a railroad. So a lot of wars happen around Korea or like Manchuria.
Yeah, there's a brief mention in this book, but it's an awesome story of Admiral Yi, and it was about the failed he became their equivalent of George Washington because he was the only competent general when facing with a samurai invasion force headed by Hideyoshi. back in the 1500s, like near the end of the Sengoku Jidai period.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, he is like a legendary. You get to look at theaters about him, and his story, after learning the book, only like mentions him briefly. But his story is the equivalent of a manga, okay? Where the mangaka gets to a point and he realizes, oh, my character is already accomplishing his goal, and I want the story to go longer. So he demotes him. There's circumstances, and it happened 5 times.
Wow.
5, all because, okay, this is tied to a chapter covering what is called the, it's either Joseon or Joseon, depending on pronunciation. Because yes, if you're doing Korean stuff, there's 2 readings, 8 translations. One that owned recently by the Korean government. They provide a revised version, but then there's the old version of pronouncing stuff.
How recent are we talking?
Like 21st century.
Okay.
For the revised one. It's very recent. And so, anyway, but I should really start. Korea is actually named after the first time it was united. It was called Goryeo. Goryeo. But another way was Koryo. Another way of saying it. So that's how we got Korea. And it was a pretty unified state where it had an interesting aspect where the king, and it was ruled by a king, but also a noble class called the Yangbang. And there was a hierarchy system where you have the king and the nobility and the Yangbang. You got the good people, the commoners, and then what you got a people below it called the mean people or base people. So in Korean society, you do not want to be based. And also among the based are slaves, which stopped when they were modernizing. Like just before Imperial Japan showed up.
My ancestors owned slaves. Woo.
Though it wasn't, the slavery in Korea was described as not like the chattel slavery in America.
Yeah, slavery is gonna be different in different parts of the world.
Yeah. Like, it's just to highlight it. It's like, oh, the Americans ones is very unique compared to the world slavery. Because there are different, there's different types of slavery. I think only like the Middle East when it was with the Ottoman Empire, and what happened was the Americas, or like when it was chattel slavery was the thing.
Wait, so really briefly, what made our slavery like unique among the others?
It didn't go into detail. It seemed to be more like traditional slavery amongst other parts of the world, where it's like more like indentured servants.
I was talking about America.
Oh, ours?
Yeah.
We treat them like cattle. Slaves were treated like cattle.
To be fair, a lot of slaves were treated like cattle.
Yeah, but it was like.
Is this compared to Korea?
Well,
compared to other places with
slavery.
Other forms of slavery throughout history, American and I think the Ottoman Empire is where slaves were treated like cattle.
Really?
Except for the Aztecs. The Aztecs treated their slaves as a sacrifice.
Well, the Aztecs were on a whole different level.
Yeah, but those Americas were they treated their slavery as lambs to the slaughter. But anyway, another fun thing, there was a war kingdom Three Kingdoms period in Korea.
Mhm.
And you know what's so the funny thing is that the last female ruler for hundreds of years of Korea, she was the ruler that ended into this Three Kingdoms period, which is the reason why the historian says this is why women shouldn't rule. But you know what was her crime?
What did she do?
What do you normally think of like a ruler so bad that a bunch of guys saying that this is why we don't have female rulers? What usually would you expect?
Hedonism.
Probably just general incompetence, and they just put two and two together. Oh well, not only was she dumb, but she's a woman, so woman can't rule. I'm assuming, Dad, or
is this more specific?
What's
usually
specific?
when I think,
I'm hoping it's more specific.
When I was thinking, when I think of like a bad female ruler, so bad, it's usually like the conniving type. The conniving bitch, vindictive. Her crime is that yes, the country fell apart under her rule because she'd rather be with young boys than sleeping around.
What?
Cleopatra?
Huh?
Yes, she had a whole harem of boys.
How?
And the country fell
How
under her,
young?
and that's why there was no female ruler.
Wait.
How young are we talking here?
How young?
Yeah.
Just
very
described
important.
as young men, like young men.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
like
Okay.
I'm assuming no pedophilia, just
Okay.
like normal.
Okay.
She's an older woman with like
Okay.
of age,
'Cause
men, but
I was
still.
gonna get really concerned there. I was like, how young are we talking here?
Look, you're dealing with history people, and history people, when it comes to those things, are awful.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, this is the time in history where age 12 is considered adulthood.
So the chance could still be that. That's. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
That's That's
you know how benign that crime is?
No.
That is super common of a thing to happen with rulers. Like kings, it's like, oh, this ruler is incompetent because he preferred to be in the harem all the time, and yet just one woman have done this crime, and it's like, yeah, women can't rule at all.
Wow.
That is an example of double standards.
Yeah. Face glitching? No, Chelsea, that's just me pressing buttons. Don't worry.
Yeah. So after the Three Kingdoms period, there was a time when at the same time when the samurais took over Japan and making the shogun model, Korea was having the same thing.
Huh.
Even in the book, it's like, we don't know whether they were one influenced the other. They don't even know about that one. But what's what happened. Unfortunately, it didn't last long because guess who showed up?
China?
No. So in relationship to China in this period,
Europe?
Oh, Europe?
no.
Oh?
No. This is 1200s to 1300s. This group.
The Mongols?
Those damn Aryans!
Oh.
If only Korea had two storms.
But they actually did fail. They actually fought hard. But failed.
Yeah, but these are the Mongols, so it doesn't really matter if you fight hard.
Yeah, they were very persistent.
Hold on, I got this. 1 second, guys. I gotta do this. Goddamn Mongolians! This is one of my shitty walls.
Yeah, but so
You want to know my favorite?
Enjoy my shitty world.
You want to know my favorite story about the Mongols?
what?
Oh, not my favorite, but a very fucked up scenario. during their invasion of Russia. When a large group of the Russian princes, the Mongols defeated them. They lined them up on the ground, laying on the ground, then put a floor over them, and then
and then they ate.
They were alive. The Russians.
They basically used them as padding for their table.
That's yikes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but so in relationship to China, actually, Genghis, it's an interesting thing. So you know how in the region of the world, they like Japan and China have like the title of emperor, right? Korea had kings. Only 2 people in history had used the title emperor. So what they did as part of the politics at the time was that the Korean king gave basically lip service to China, saying that China is the supreme ruler, and they give him gifts. So they were heavily influenced by China throughout most of its history. In fact, that's how they get Buddhism and then Confucianism, which leads into, after the Mongols left, they lead into a period where Amrou Ying was part of, called the Joseon Dynasty, which was when they went super Confucius. Yeah, and women, you don't have any rights. We're a Confucius society.
All right. Those feet. I want to see those feet binded.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, those warriors. Yeah, we're not gonna reward the warrior class anymore. You're not gonna be warriors. You're gonna be scholars. And also, we have to follow all the rules. So everyone has to be polite, while everyone's just literally backstabbing each other. And also, the king, you have to attend to your daily lectures about Confucianism.
Wow.
No, sure. They were so committed to Confucianism that they actually isolated themselves from China because they weren't Confucius enough. And Japan was being weird. Japan was too weird at the time with that samurai stuff.
Japan, too much of a warrior, Chad.
Yeah, too much of your Buddhism and Shintoism.
It's that meme was it's like with Korea and Japan. It's just Japan's like, where you work out Korea, the library.
And then Japan decided to invade.
I'm gonna get the library.
Korea.
Working out? You're working on the library? Excuse me, do you want a fucking wedgie that's gonna go on your head?
Yeah, but what happened?
I'm gonna fucking give you a
what
fucking
happened
wet
with? So remember when I told you about Amuro Yi in the invasion? Yeah, that happened during this period near the end of the Sengoku Jidai, with Hideyoshi invading.
It was after Sengoku Jidai because this is when
it's in the death row. Sengoku Jidai is weird because some include the Battle of Sekigahara, which happens after the invasion of Korea.
It's
all. But anyway, in short,
I consider
Shogun
this
at the time invades.
I would like to. Sorry, continue.
Okay, in short, the Shogun at the time, who was like the second great unifier, invades Korea and ultimately fails, all because of one man, Amuro Yi, because every other person was look, I recommend you watch Extra History's videos or watch reactions from Vlogging Through History on Amuro Yi. You will be laughing your head off of how absurdly incompetent it all relied on one guy, one badass enough to turn the tide of a war.
That actually does sound like a fucking anime right there.
Yes, it's a total anime story. It's 100%. It's like, okay, this main character is showing awesome. He's now a general of the border, but he got in trouble with a bunch of scholars, so they stabbed him in the back, demoted him to a soldier. He got raised up. Same thing, multiple times. It's hilarious.
Those scholars were just jealous.
Yeah, pretty much. It was all jealousy and power politics.
Oh.
But yeah, but a lot of backstabbing, and it was and it went that way until they learned about. Oh, look, the Europeans are here. Oh crap! They're doing stuff. We need to do something fast. So they actually did beat off a French and American incident of like an attempt to forcibly open trade with them.
They just I'm remembering the scene from Blazing Saddles. Don't shoot him. You'll just piss him off.
Just piss him off.
Yeah. But the problem is that they realized they needed to reform, but they couldn't decide whether to go with the China model or the Japanese model.
So what they do instead?
Well, they made the second emperor, and then Japan invaded.
And then Japan invaded.
Yeah, and then the rest of the world didn't care about Korea. Like, in the 20th century, people did not care about Korea until the Korean War.
That little Chinese peninsula over there. Where are you, Chinese or Japanese?
Are you Chinese or you Japanese?
From Korea, a peninsula country between China and Japan. What are you, Chinese or Japanese?
Yeah, but it's even funnier because Japan didn't know what it wanted Korea to be. Because they did it. They weren't sure whether it was going to be a colony or an actual state to be part of Japan. So first the army was in charge. That didn't work so well. They were like restricting all these things called rights about it. Then the Navy took over and gave them some rights. They had some rights, like some freedom of speech, some of rights to group. And then the army took over back again because they now decided we're going to go to war with China, so we're going to make this into a production place. And by the way, and it was during this time when the idea of a united Korean state, like Korean nationalism, was a thing.
Huh.
So much so that well, yeah, you want to know why?
Why?
Because so they were ready to go on the go to become their own state as soon as they get liberated.
Right.
America and Russia did not put them on the negotiating table. They didn't even know anything about Korea. No one cared. They were that obscure.
We don't care about your little Chinese, Japanese peninsula
They
around
didn't
there.
even know. They just saw a spot on a map.
We want it.
Next. Like, so it was a surprise. So once the Japanese Empire fell, the Koreans immediately got up and was setting up structures, power structures. But what happened? So when the Russians came in, they used that power structures to make North Korea.
Huh.
When the Americans showed up with South Korea, they thought, oh, we need to help local structures. Hey, let's use these Japanese soldiers as our police force. And that was lost.
Oh, that's a smart choice.
Yeah, it didn't go so well. And then they decided, hey, we have like this nationalist, anti-communist leader this guy named Reed, who was living in Hawaii amongst us Americans, and for a long time, clearly he would love about democracy, all the stuff that those good old American values, and he's the only one who can understand Korean and understand us, so we can deal with him.
What happened?
He into a dictator. Yeah, so, and here's the thing. North Korea was prospering at the time. When the Korean War began, people were expecting a steamroll.
Really? They
Which did
expected
happen.
North Korea to beat us. Wow.
Yeah, they were that ahead of time. They had everything. North Korea had all the advantages. And even after America intervened, which, by the way, the Korean War was basically a war everyone lost.
Yeah.
Where, like, China, the only thing China had...
Technically, America won. It's just Douglas MacArthur lost.
Well, it's America won in terms of preventing South Korea from falling.
That was the main objective, was it not?
Well, their original plan, overarching plan, was to leave Korea alone. But now they're in a situation where they had to put troops there.
Did McDouglas wanted to nuke Korea?
China.
No, he wanted an invasion of China.
China.
And
listen, the opportunity, they lost the opportunity when they didn't do it right after World War II.
Look, there's MacArthur is an interesting character, and one of the reasons why Harry S. Truman is one of the greatest presidents of all time. So,
Truman, I do like Truman.
Yes. Anyway, like, Changus, MacArthur is literally somebody who had a god complex. He's like one of those people that defied a godman. Maybe not a god complex, more of like he viewed himself as very important in history. He literally sometimes speaks about himself in the third person.
Oh, I don't like him already.
Yeah.
I don't like
He was a good general. But he was grating to a lot of people. But anyway, but back to Korea. So you have the two states. After the war, North Korea was prospering because, and by the way, Kim Jong, the leadership with Kim Jong-sun, the leadership was most of their education was middle school.
Huh.
They were freedom fighters in China who got put there because they were Native Koreans who dreamt of a nationalist Korea. And, they were convenient, the best choice for the Russians to install as dictator. And so they set up programs to basically work extra hard to make stuff. You will see something like in... have you heard about the Great Leap Forward in China?
The Great Leap
What
Forward?
that?
No.
Yeah, or like the Great Cultural Revolution?
No.
Okay, I won't go explaining that much, but it was very similar in Korea where basically the government had them to work a whole lot of hours to just make stuff. And it did help with the economy for a long time to make it more prosperous. Meanwhile, South Korea was a total crap show.
So...
like dictatorships and stuff. But what happened was that the dictatorships in South Korea were leaning towards trying to make an economic development. After Ri left, another guy named Chi Park Young or something like Park Young, if I remember correctly. He led a movement to try to focus super hard on economic values. And then civil rights. What's that? Keeping that on the move. Yeah, we'll have we'll have elections, but I end up conveniently getting all the votes. It was a military takeover.
I would like a free election. The guy just starts J. Jonah Jameson laughing.
You serious?
Yeah, that was. And then what happens is by the 80s, it flipped.
Yeah.
North Korea became what we know. pretty much.
Yeah, that's how we
fan.
know the Koreans now. Did the book ever explain why that flip happened?
Yeah. In short,
Capitalism.
they made a lot of material in North Korea,
Mm.
but no one wanted to buy them because they were shoddy materials and they were falling behind goals. But the leadership kept on pretending they were meeting those goals.
And then you got a famine.
Ah.
That happened in the 90s. And yeah.
It didn't help.
Yeah, it made it worse. It made actually the only thing it did was that it introduced some free markets in North Korea.
Huh.
Because before then, North Korea was much like Confucius Korea, where they went full on to be the most socialist ever socialists.
Mm.
Maybe socialism is a bad idea.
Wait, so when does the South start becoming,
Around this time, actually. So
I was gonna say, when did the South decide, maybe dictatorships aren't exactly a good thing?
So the second dictator, Park Geun, got assassinated.
Huh.
Another military takeover. But then what happened was protests. People had enough. They wanted a democracy, so they added a They basically removed the dictatorship to make a pure democracy right before, they were beginning the steps of setting up an actual democracy right before their Olympics, which helped. And the major thing was that it allowed South Korea to also get Russia and China as trading partners. So, in a sense, isolating North Korea.
Ah.
On that, and so North Korea now is basically a state that is only held together by propaganda and
a military dictatorship.
Yeah, it's not even a dictatorship anymore. It's a pure monarchy, essentially. At this point. And while South Korea had a pretty comparatively smooth transition to a democracy and free elections, but then in the 90s they didn't get famine. They had a major financial crash because part of their systems to build up the economy was that the Yongbang families started owning multiple corporations in Korea, and the government was giving them free money. And then a bust happened, and then a lot of political corruption happened. But it was still steady recovery. Like at this point, and by the way, South Korea also destroyed a lot of their national monuments and like old towns. Like they completely modernized. Where if you look at a map, have you seen like a famous map about Korea at night?
Yeah, how like South Korea, like it's like New York. There's just lights everywhere. In North Korea, there's like sparse. Yeah,
that one sparse is their capital, Pyongyang, which is like an old city. And by the way, the Korean War leveled massive parts of Korea, like because they shelled everywhere and bombed everywhere.
My grandpa fought in that war.
Which side? Oh,
he was north.
Oh yeah. Oh, good thing he got outfought, because if he was South Korea and he got captured by North Korea, he was taken straight to North Korea to live there for the rest of his life. So one of the reasons the Korean War was a terrible thing is the Koreans were appalled of what the North Koreans were doing to the South Koreans, and the North Koreans were appalled of what the South Koreans were doing to the North Koreans. because for a while they both sides were like, we were all Koreans. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically the general history. It did go into some modern stuff. Like, and just talking about some general stuff, but I think that gets into a bit more of the modern politics stuff, but it's a fascinating reading. It was a great, informative read to learn about the history of Korea. I love learning about other nations.
Okay, interesting. Ah.
And then let's choose to talk about history for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, that was actually quite a long time talking about history. No, but that was actually really interesting.
Yeah, and by the way, that was short.
Well, you're summing up, like, what, like how many pages is this book?
It's like about 2. The page count should be on the Amazon.
Yeah, I can look at real quick. Brief history of Korea. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum. 288 pages, paperback.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty thick book there you're summing up. So
with a lot of history that I didn't even get into, like specific names. One other thing, their mythology. You know what's weird? They have origins of their kings. You know how kings in Korea existed?
Mm-hmm.
Eggs.
We hatched from eggs.
Yes, literally, that's the story.
Like from what? Like what laid those eggs? Or did
just the heavens came down in the heavenly egg?
Just an egg from from heaven. Just and then
yes.
Here we go. Hi.
There was also how Korea existed about a god and 2 women, and Korea came from one woman who stayed in one location. No, it was a bear. It was like a bear and a wolf, and the bear stuck around, and the bear became a woman, and that's how Korea was born, because the god and the bear woman.
Huh.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Interesting.
That's what my baby said. Bow, bow, bow.
Unfortunately, the god it was a god, so much like Zeus. Hi.
And along came the mighty Zeus.
A woman.
A woman. Wow. I must do what I must do as a god. Alright. Wow.
Could you please just ignore one woman for Hera's sake?
No.
Like I care.
Wow. I'm looking right now real quick. Korean bear. Let's see what comes up. That's not all I was expecting. Alright. Oh shit, there's a brown bear. Usuri brown bear. Oh. Or also known as the Russian grizzly bear. Ha! Alright. Damn. Oh, look at this guy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy bear. Damn.
Where? I don't see what you're showing.
I'm looking it up on my own. I could just put it in the back room. It's a little big. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Just sitting there. Look at him.
Remember, a god, because the bear stayed in one place, a god turned her into a woman and slept with her.
I guess.
Apparently, bears. He thought, oh, bears makes good woman material.
That's some freaky shit right there. Speaking of freaky shit, Mr. Comet, are you available with us? Are you here?
Yes.
So, Comet, speaking of freaky shit, you watched a freaky movie. Ooh, with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito and Owen Wilson as a exorcist.
Mm.
And they made a diverse cast. Who complained about this one?
Oh well. It's
Oh.
now it's not. Now the Haunted Mansion
Mm-hmm.
is a reboot of a movie that came out in 2003, which in itself was based on the ride.
Oh.
And was originally was directed by Guillermo del Toro. Then
Wait,
he got booted.
the 2003 one or this one?
This one.
Really? Guillermo was originally gonna direct it.
Yeah, he write and produce
Wait, hold on.
in 2010.
Oh, wow! Back in 2010, what the hell happened?
Development.
Ah,
He was let go for development hell.
okay. All right.
And replaced with a new guy.
And that's how we get this movie.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh well, this movie's alright.
Not gonna lie though, a Haunted Mansion movie by Guillermo would be really interesting.
Yeah. You know, it's a little cliche, you know. The main character, Matthews, is an astrophysicist who developed a camera that sees like the dark matter.
Real quick, so what exactly is the premise of this movie?
Oh, you see, there was this family
Mm-hmm.
bought this mansion. Well, and there's a wife, mother and her son.
Mm-hmm.
They bought this mansion, this old mansion. Like, it's a real fixer upper, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really like when they first introduced it, theater.
Okay.
Oh, you were
What-
gonna say something?
What happened?
Oh, I like how like when all the hauntings start, he's like, "Oh, baby, I'm just gonna let." Her son both notices, and he's like, "Oh, there's nothing there, baby. It's like the vanilla candle will be bright as rain." Then the empty suit of armor disappeared behind her son, and she was like, "Yeah, we're leaving."
All right. So a family buys a house. Turns out it's haunted.
Now, this is where we get to our main character, Ben Matthews, an astrophysicist who pretty much his job is pretty much ghost hunting. And I
Okay.
don't want to spoil too much, but he did it because of dead wife,
Ah.
like his dead wife,
Huh.
some ways. But then, he lost, but after years of unsuccess of being made a laughing stock, he's like, there's no such thing as ghosts. I'll give up. And he just do his tours, do some tours in Orleans until he got,
And I'm assuming now is like I'm gonna give a tour at this house, which happens to be actually haunted. Ooh.
Oh, no.
No?
Orson Welles came to his house to be like, yeah, I need your help.
Huh.
Or something, get this, spirits under control. At first, he didn't believe him, then, money was offered.
Mm-hmm.
And think about this, once you enter this house, the thing is, the family couldn't leave the house. They left the house, but the ghost followed them. So, because the
Ghost followed him out of the house?
Yes.
Huh.
Whoever enters this mansion will be haunted by the ghost of that mansion.
Huh.
That's why Orson, the pastor was looking for help. I was helping look for a hostel because he was being haunted.
Huh.
And they had to solve these mysteries, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So,
Mm-hmm.
and they try to solve the mystery of the mansion while everything's all kooky.
Mm.
And throughout the movie, they recruit other people. A psychic played
Mhm.
by let's see,
Do you want me to look up the cast?
played by Tiffany Haddish.
Here, I'm gonna look up
And,
the cast. There we go.
And I've got
Owen Wilson? You know,
just like
oh shit, even Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh wow.
yeah, as and also
Oh
and
no, they got Jared Leto. Why?
and they steal blueprints to the mansion from a haunted house historian named Professor Bruce Davis, played by Danny DeVito.
Huh?
And the funny thing is, I like this one scene where like they're in this like those hibachi restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
and he tell the chef like, yeah, throw a shrimp in my mouth, throw a shrimp, and he just perfectly catches the shrimp and do that. Every time he did that, I just keep seeing the penguin,
Huh?
from the Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
He played the penguin from the Batman movie. The fish.
Mm.
And eventually they solve the mystery. Curse is lifted. Everything after,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good movie. It's just middle of the road.
Mm. It's just average.
Yeah, all of it. It's not bad.
Mm.
It's good. It's
mid.
Yeah, I want to say mid, like above mid.
Mm. Above average.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. What parts did you like?
Anything with Danny DeVito in it.
Was there any actor's performance you saw like, that wasn't really that great, or was everyone giving their A game?
Not really. Pretty good throughout the thing. Alan did play their parts well. And I do like how the mother
Mm-hmm.
reacted, like seeing the ghosts, and just like her first reaction was like, "Yeah, we're getting out of here." Like, the minute she saw the haunted suit of armor move by herself, she's like, "Yeah, we're getting out of here," and just ran out the house that same night they moved in.
You're suffering a hot night, Chelsea. Chelsea, I thought you said you were gonna get your AC fixed. Don't you have a fan? Girl, don't suffer in California heat. What's like a standout like moment to you? Comment. If it's spoilers, you could be like vague. You could be like kind of vague about it.
Well, there's this one part where they had to go to the villain's original house. And I kind of like how they pretty much established how petty he was.
Huh.
I mean, the guy literally had... Okay, at the dining room, he literally had all the tables, all the chairs except for his. Their legs sawed off. Parts of the legs sawed off. His chair remained the same and had like extra pillows put in the seat. So he'd be tall, so he'd be like above everyone else. So imagine that you're so full of yourself, so petty. They had you purposely had everyone else's chair be shorter. But yours being the same, you even added pillows just so you could be above everyone else.
Wow.
Or things like little things that tell people about his character. Or things like there's no like chairs and like in the living room anywhere. Because he want no one sitting when he enters. I'm like, who is this guy? Dr. Doom?
Who's this guy, Dr. Doom?
It's still like something Dr. Doom would do because he's that petty. No one shall be taller than Doom.
Alright.
You heard of leg lengthening surgery? Now you will hear of leg shortening surgery.
Or like
Doom decrees.
oh, he did this thing where it's like he hung the picture of his third wife while he was still on the wall while he was still married to his second wife while he was cheating with the third wife.
Mm-hmm.
While she was still the mistress.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a good movie. I also like parts with Olsen Wilson in it.
Mm.
You know, because he's
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. It's like, you know, he played like a. I think they never he played like a priest.
Oh, okay.
I just I like how he did like a little prayer. Like, Lord, why can't there's plenty of bad people in the world. Why can't they haunt them?
That's kind of funny. I just, why can't they just haunt them? Let me be. Alright. Alright, that's pretty fun.
Like, it's like, you know, like I said, it's just above average, good. It's a decent length, like 123 minutes. Unfortunately, its budget was 150 million, but according to Wikipedia, its box office release was 9.9 million.
Wait, so a budget of 157.8 million?
No, 150 million.
150. Hold on, I'm looking this up right now. Haunted Mansion 23 budget. No, yeah, I'm getting a different result. 157.8 million. And you said it got 9.9 million on its first day, and 3.1 million from Wednesday and Thursday night previews. So in other words, oof, it ain't doing too good.
Yeah, came out. I think it came out at the same time. But when did the Barbie movie came out?
Last week.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oppenheimer and Barbie came out last week.
Yeah.
Oh, when did this movie come out? July
28th.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have released it when, when
Oppenheimer... a week after Oppenheimer and Barbie. Yeesh. That's
Yeah, I went to the theaters today. There were still people coming in wearing pink.
I don't understand what is it this year? For some reason this summer season, the movie release times have just been awful for all these movies. Like,
we're just gonna commit suicide. Let's go.
Like, I think it's last month, like all these movies were all coming out at once, just competing with each other, and like the only one that came out on top was Spider-Verse. Everything.
I think the major factor, like, I don't think it has been as crowded as it was in previous years.
Also, sorry.
No, probably not, but
here's the major factor.
Okay.
I kind of put this in Daniel Parker's Critics Corner video. The one I'm talking about the opening. People they go to the movie to find a unique experience that has a clear vision.
Okay.
Like, super clear. And Mario, Oppenheimer, Barbie, Mario. I'm having a night rot in my brain. Spider-Man and Oppenheimer have a clear style, and have unique experiences compared to the other ones. Like, the animation style of Spider-Verse, Barbie, pink, the ridiculous amount of pink, and based on what I heard, the over-the-topness of everything. Like, and then Oppenheimer is Christopher Nolan, right? And but then you got stuff like Mission Impossible. It's like the 7th one in the series, and it's not really distinguished itself as much as the other Mission Impossibles and also the other standard action movies. Transformers, it's back to base. Honestly, if they just made a direct Bumblebee sequel, it probably would have been better, because Bumblebee, the original, had more of a style, had more of a uniqueness factor to it. It could have been like Across the Spider-Verse, where the first one did not do as well, but then the second one is just like explodes. And then Indiana Jones, bad production. Everything went wrong on that one.
You know, Hollywood can only put out so many bad movies before they really have to start putting out good movies, or they will just straight up die.
And like Elemental is like the exceptions, where it started off poor, but based on good words, it's now like more consistent. It's going to be enough to make back its money.
So,
do I like
a comment? Are you done?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So you guys want to? So speaking of wanting good movies, do you guys want to talk about a good movie?
Sure. Do I like the color pink, Chelsea? I guess. I don't mind the color.
Radiant is the blood of the baboon.
Well, it's not pink. It's Magneto.
Magenta. Well,
Magenta.
You're talking about Decade. I'm talking about X8. X8 is pink.
Okay.
Radiant is the blood of the baboon heart is the Venture Bros, possibly, hopefully not, the finale movie. Taking basically what they wanted to do for season 8 and just sort of cut out a lot of the fat and just put it into an hour and a half movie. Shangus, you will enjoy that this does have an intro.
Good.
Like the Santa Venture Brothers intro?
Kind of a variation of that, yes.
Okay.
The sort of imagery is a little bit changed up, but you get the gist. Have you guys seen the Venture Brothers?
I have seen a couple episodes of season 1.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you and Nick were showing me several episodes. And I think I know like a bit more of like what happened later on, because you and Nick were talking about it. So
we gotta fucking show you guys the fucking Venture Brothers. This is one of the best shows ever. Straight up.
What I've seen though, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, but Doc Slay's invention will either bankrupt Team Venture or launch them into new heights. As Hank searches for himself, Dean searches for Hank, the Monarch searches for answers, and a mysterious woman from their past wants to bring their entire world crashing down upon them.
So who was the mysterious woman?
Mom? Do you guys mind spoilers?
I don't mind spoilers.
You know what? Fuck it. This Venture Brothers, so I have to respect it. No spoilers.
All right.
Darn it.
I'm really not very. I'm not great at reviewing movies. I do not have much experience of it, and I don't have much experience of reviewing fucking no spoilers movies. So this is gonna be probably shorter than what I usually do.
That's alright.
But I would give this an 8 out of 10. It's very much the themes of the movie are very much focused upon family, and it very much focuses on the Venture family itself, alongside the Monarch family. At the kind of expense of all the side casts. Previously, another sort of finale type or very big specials, like all this in Gargantua 2 and Prom Night. They've been able to balance it more, but I don't mind it. It's kind of a result of them having to rush it because they might not. There's a massive possibility they might not get a next season. But what they did with it is classic Venture Brothers greatness. A little bit of a faster pace than actually. A little bit of a faster pace than probably what it should have been. But it's slower. It's a slower pace than what I expected. Which was nice. Again, I give it an 8 out of 10. The jokes are on point. The voice acting is on point. The reference is on point. And I would say that if this is the grand finale to the Venture Brothers, I will be fulfilled. I'm not happy. I want more. Like anybody who has seen the Venture Brothers will want more. Because this is definitely a show that is mostly the brainchild of two people, and those two people are quite talented, so it has survived a lot of... It has survived with its greatness when a lot of its contemporaries go to shit. The music is on point. The animation is a lot better than what it usually is, probably because of the movie budget. Because of its nature, it's not able to balance the ensemble cast as I would have liked, but you know.
Like, whose art was like, I wish they had more time with...
Everybody. Listen, man, the Venture Brothers... the most... Dude, you're putting a gun to my head and telling me which...
Yes, I'm putting a gun to your head.
Shit.
You gotta choose!
Like the ones that I really wanted to... Like, I would really have to be there... is a class, maybe Brock. Brock surprisingly did not get as much as I would have expected.
Really?
Yeah. Again, there's like Monarch, good old Doc Venture, Hank Dean, Monarch, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. It was very much focused on those characters alongside the new. Oh yeah, Dr. Orpheus. Dr. Orpheus had a decent bit, including Jefferson Twilight.
All right.
Like a lot of characters.
Was there like any like
Billy and White, Henchman 21, Sergeant Hatred?
Sergeant Hatred.
Wait, have you not seen? Do you not know about Sergeant Hatred?
No, I know about Sergeant Hatred. Nick showed me him.
The tattoos just keep going down, you know.
Yeah, no, I know about Sergeant
The tattoo where the hatred of the D is where it would
was there any like standout like moment or performance?
This is the problem with the Venture Brothers. The quality is so consistent that it's really hard to choose. It's a lot of these ones would be kind of spoilery.
Okay.
If I were to choose, but Hank's plotline, I'd say. Hank, I'd say the best stuff is probably with Hank, and the performances with Hank and the Monarch. I think they have just the best material to work with.
Okay.
Probably because a lot of the themes and writing is very much is probably more focused on. Monarch has always consistently had some of the best stuff in the entire series, and Hank is just the plot line of Hank's is really good. This time around. But again, if this is the grand finale of the Venture Brothers, then so be it. They ended on a high note. I do plan sometime in the next few weeks writing a letter to Discovery saying how much better they would be off with the Venture Brothers, and I encourage everybody here watching and in the cast to do so as well. And my Venture Brothers coffee cup just came in.
Nice.
It's a Guild of Calamitous Intent. Guild of Calamitous Intent is a supervillain union.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's the one headed by the Red King or Red Skull guy.
No. David Bowie.
Oh.
David Bowie runs the Guild of Calamitous Intent.
David Bowie.
I'm no shit. David Bowie is a major character.
That's amazing.
He's a shapeshifter. Just a second.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna show you guys a clip.
Oh, you want to show a clip? All right.
I'm gonna look this up.
All right. Oh my gosh, that is David Bowie. Oh, hey, anime guy. It's David Bowie. Wow. Stretch real quick.
All right. This.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me see.
Are you guys watching?
I'm watching.
Hello, I'm David Bowie.
What the? Make way for the Homo Superior!
What?
Hello, I'm David Bowie.
David Bowie is is a major character throughout the middle of the series.
That's beautiful. What was that, anime guy? That was David Bowie from Venture Brothers.
That was David Bowie.
It's David Bowie.
Who knew they adapt? Who knew Venture Brothers had to create such a famous character as David Bowie?
Can girls watch Venture Brothers? Yes, Chelsea.
Girls can watch Venture Brothers. But we gotta watch the Venture Brothers sometime. It is legitimately one of the greatest shows ever made.
Yeah, you
the best animated comedy.
Yeah, you were showing me episodes. I remember.
I always show Ghosts of Scaragamoso. It's in Tag Sale. You're right. Those are the perfect introduction episodes.
I love that one.
Like season 1 has first season symptoms, but those two are standouts, and they're just fun in any context.
Is Ghost of Scaramucci the Scooby Doo one?
Yes,
Yeah,
the ghost
one on
pirate.
the boat. Yeah,
if you just play by the rules, the ghost pirate rules, we wouldn't have to be in this mess.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dr. Venture's old partner is like an actual ghost.
Like the Dr. Venture's father's partner.
Yeah.
Jonas.
It's also the part where they have to get the key out of Brock's ass. Hey, buddy.
You do it. I don't wanna. Listen, is it gonna be any better if the key is in his ass?
Ugh. Hey, buddy, can you give me one of those cigarettes, please? Dude, just give it to him. No way, it's my cigarettes. Ugh, fine. It just breaks that guy.
Clutches butt cheeks.
Breaks the guy.
Move body, smash the. Go ahead. Take it from me.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely watch Venture Brothers. More of it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's me yawning. Alright, is there anything else?
Glover Cleveland's presidential time machine.
Yes, he's gonna use that to abuse women.
Wow, I did not know that about Cleveland.
Yes,
yeah.
Huh.
He straight up roofied a girl. He roofied a girl and also took away her kid. Away and didn't even raise him.
Look at this.
Let me see.
I'm sure it was going to be a plot point in later seasons, but it's just really fucking funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a scene where Monarch and 21 are doing something with Grover Cleveland's presidential time machine is around, and then out pops Doc and Billy, and they're in Civil War attire. And Billy has this big beard, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Malcolm," and then they leave, and then Monarch's like, "Did that dick call me Malcolm?" His name's Malcolm.
That's amazing.
Malcolm Fitzcarraldo.
Fitzcarraldo. That's a hell of a name. Alright. Is there anything else, though, you want to say about the Venture Brothers movie, though?
Watch the series and then watch the movie. This is not a command. This is an order.
Alright, then. Alright. Oh, excuse me.
Hello, I'm David Bowie.
Make
way for the Homo Superior.
Alright, so, before we move on to the second to last topic of the night, I need to use the restroom. So
I'm gonna switch to my PC. To my phone.
Oh, you can switch to your phone? Alright, so we're gonna take 5 for restroom break and get drinks and stuff, and then I'll be back afterwards. So, take 5. Just a quick reminder that I do have stream elements. You can tip, donate, etc., whatever you want to call it. You do not have to if you don't want to. Oh! Oh my gosh, we gotta shoot down the helicopter now? Are you shitting me? Oh my god! This is... Holy shit!
This is insane.
What the hell? Hold on. Should I push her or should I pull her back? Push her.
Yeah, you should push her. I mean, that kills her, but yeah.
What? 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 No!
But it's okay for him to just break my stuff.
Of course not.
Wow, Meredith, you're
He's
looking
learned his lesson
actually okay. You don't have brain cancer.
You gave me this for my birthday. I mean, you should be pissed off too.
Oh, never mind.
What's wrong, but you don't just go punching every person you make you mad.
That's the best fucking timing!
Grades above you. I mean, that kid practically
Volker, make sure that your statements are not so embarrassingly carelessly worded next time. What? What? You are so disrespectful. Amazing. All delinquents types like this, even the way you dress so flip-flop disregard for authority. Sweater fest, disgraceful. Delinquent? I'm on the student council! Motherfucker, I'm on the student council! You think that fucking, oh, look, what about you, huh? We got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Oh, look at me, I got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. How professional. I got a big fucking katana carrying around, swinging around. Hi-ya, hi-ya. You call that professional, motherfucker? You call yourself a businessman? Look at you, fucking dressed up all casual like that bitch-ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get a fucking haircut? Shave that fucking beard of yours, you bitch-ass. Get some glasses for crying out loud. Oh, look at me, I'm Jagoro. I'm like a JoJo character. Hi-ya, hi-ya. Yeah. A hand pounds on my back a hard couple times, severely winding me. I couldn't care less about the culprit as I focused my thoughts on my chest in near automatic reaction. My hand instinctively tightens on my breast, and I start going through the steps I rehearse in my mind every other day. Breathe in and out. For a measure of relief, I can slowly feel my chest becoming less tense. By the time I look up, my face is covered in sweat from the experience. No! No! Not only did he cause a heart attack, but it's also... No! Well, you see,
Man, that impression of Shia LaBeouf in college is fantastic.
Oh god, you know what I gotta look up now real quick? His fucking freak out in Dark of the Moon. You know what I'm talking? You know when he's in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, that guy's just. Look at this guy. He's just. he's just hanging there. Look at this. This guy's just hanging here.
It can allow them to stay on the map, but these are dumb as shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that guy looks just fucking hanging there. Come on!
As he punches in the boss's head. Family, 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 family.
That's right. Yeah, come on, bitch. The power of family. Yes, come on, power of family. Okay, there we go. Come on, that's it. Power of family, baby. Okay, how do I do this? Hiya! Oh, her frontal lobe. Oh
wow! It's Grand Theft Auto 5 in here.
Oh, eat it!
Is Spider-Man 2 gonna have free-form switching characters?
Yeah! There we go! We did it! We beat the game! Power of family! That's the power of family for you! Don't keep me in the dark this long, man!
Well, he's got... You gotta make sure you...
let's go! Let's go! I called it! Yeah! That's right! I fucking called it! Let's go! Makoto's the owner of the empty lot! Oh, I did that! Yeah! Let's go! I called it! Oh, that feels good! That's vindication right there! Holy shit! Fucking called it! Let's go!
That long pause before he starts. You can,
Yeah, we're gonna lose!
You see the image, you can hear it.
Oh, we won! Oh! 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 There truly is a god!
Man, Chang has experienced high tide.
He made me experience high tide, man! Oh! Yeah, let's go! We won! I-Chan, you were amazing! I know you weren't doing too well, but I-Chan, you did great! None of that CG crap, no. Our man Nolan, he perfectly recreated the actual nuclear bomb. Why is the sexy saxophone music playing with this little girl? Stop it, game! Stop! No!
Out of this house. Out of this house.
Out of this house! Out of this house! Bad! No! Could you give him the most important thing? Little girl? No.
She's gonna give
No.
No, you're.
I know it's the car, but still, though, it's like, with the saxophone, sexy saxophone music going on, it's like, no.
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 Oh, wait.
Here you go. What a pain. You alright, lady? This is gonna get ugly, so you should take a step back. Thank you. Alright. I am back. Alright. I got some tea as well while I was during the potty break.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, Ninjato, I decided to order the Immolator and Saint Celestine.
Ooh, the Immolator tank?
It's the pipe organ. No, wait, not the Exorcist.
Oh, the pipe organ the pipe organ tank.
Changus. The Sisters of Battle have a pipe organ rocket launcher. Artillery.
What's it called?
The Exorcist.
The X.
And there's and on the model there's a little sister that is on the keyboards playing music.
Oh my gosh, this is.
Are you looking it up?
I'm looking at it right now. Oh my gosh, this is the thing. That's so fucking ridiculous.
One of their tanks called the Immolator has a stained glass window on it.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
and then you have like the Triumph of Saint Catherine, which they're bringing the bones of a long dead one of their long dead leaders just straight into battle.
Wow.
Yeah. They coffin dance it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do have a new miniatures.
Oh.
I got him, Matchstick.
What?
Lionel Johnson.
Ooh.
The gay one?
Yes.
Ninjato,
King Arthur.
Maybe this is a good time to experiment. Maybe not with Lionel Johnson, but maybe get some like cheap wargaming sets and experiments with some magnets.
Yeah.
Magnets. Okay.
Because a lot of the time, Changus, a lot of the time you just use like glue to glue them onto it. But with magnets, you can use all the different armaments and head options.
Yeah, for this one, it's just head options. So.
Oh, okay.
But fair, it's some good head options.
Yeah.
All right.
You got the Tywin Lannister, the Green Arrow, the helmet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then the helmet with the hood.
Alright. That's pretty cool. I can produce a cathedral. Just a fucking pipe organ tank. That's amazing.
And then the lore. They have just orbit to surface charges that they drop down like in some StarCraft or Halo Wars fashion. Just giant churches that they just drop onto people. And just out comes a bunch of sisters just ready to fight.
Wow. That's amazing.
The sisters are easily the best faction in 40k when it comes to aesthetics. Easily.
But don't talk about Repentia. That divides some people.
Repentia?
What's wrong with
What are they
again? They are the ones that if they so the lore is that
oh yeah, those chicks. Oh yeah.
So when a sister retreats from battle,
they're like no. You get all right. So after you traded, they're like, okay, you fucked up. We're gonna take you, strip you of armor, give you a chainsword, and put you in some BDSM style gear, and just throw you at the enemy.
Yeah, so the original. Let me just bring up.
I don't mind them. I kind of prefer the new version. I
prefer the new versions, but some people are.
Whoa. Okay, this is a little. This is a little.
Eventually, if you retreat enough. If you retreat a second time, they'll put you in a thing called a penitent engine.
The penitent engine. Oh my gosh, where'd you set?
Yeah, so that's the original.
Oh,
do you know what the model is called for the Do you know what the and then eventually they have a version of if you do something actually betray a sister, betray your fellow sisters in battle, I forget what it's called. I'm just gonna look this up. But they have a version of a penitent engine that's an Iron Maiden coffin.
Huh.
Yeah. What? So did you see the one in my?
Yeah, that's what you guys were talking
It's called
about, ladies.
Engine of Redemption.
Whoa.
That's the reboot one.
Whoa, they lean hard into that. Okay.
Yeah, it's actual Barbo. So the main.
I feel like the original version could fit into 40k somewhere, but just not the
Repentia.
But yeah,
it could be it could be an especially elite guard or something.
Maybe some version of a Death Cult assassin. Or some weird guard unit.
It could be still sisters, but it could be like a special unit. That it's not about repenting. It's about.
Oh, what the? I looked up a penitent engine. What the fuck is this thing?
Oh yeah, you fucked up.
Most of their vehicles are torture.
Look up the Engine of Redemption.
Engine of Redemption?
Sisters of Battle, Engines of Redemption.
Let me see, Engine of Redemption.
It's a penitent engine, but an Iron Maiden coffin.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking at that. Sisters of Battle, Engine of Redemption. Is it this thing? I got like a gray model. If it load.
Wait, no, that's a penitent engine. Just a second.
No, that's what I posted before. What I just posted now, is that it?
Okay.
Or... Oh wait, no wait, here we go.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I just found it. Here we go.
That looks like that's some like weird fucking
Here we go.
Yeah, that's an Engine of Redemption.
Wow.
You really don't want to. You really don't want to end up in that.
Oof. All right. God, 40K is hardcore.
It's over the top silliness. It's really it's the silly edgy. It's not
Yeah, but I like that.
Yeah, that's the point. It's a 12-year-old's version of adult.
Gosh,
it's so fun.
Yeah, and that's how you best inhibit the setting. If you try to take it seriously, oh boy.
Like, well, if I try to take it seriously, I just end up feeling kind of miserable. It's like, damn, this place sucks. All right.
And this place has drip.
That's drip, but kind of sucks. Alright. Welcome back, Chelsea. I am back, Chelsea. Okay. Alright, so now we are on the second half. Oh no, I cannot talk. I'm getting tired, admittedly.
So, what is up with the secret identities? Or the not so secret identities?
That's a good question. So, really, this is less. So, Big Brain was kind of a lie. It's more or less just an open discussion sort of thing I wanted to do. It was just interesting, this trend I'm seeing, where it's like, I don't know, for some reason I just see this trend where it just feels like people are writing like stories now where characters react to, you know, like secret identity reveals in like a negative way. So the new Superman show that's out now, My Adventures with Superman. They already came out with Lois finding out that Peter, no, not Peter, Clark Kent Griffin is Superman. Oh wow! But her reaction to it though was, "Oh my gosh, you're Superman? You didn't tell me? You lied to me. You lied to me, Clark. What the hell? You know, we're supposed to be friends. You're supposed to tell me everything. You know, I don't think we can be friends."
Honestly, I would have liked if they just had Lois Lane detective out Superman's identity rather than something like that.
She did.
She did.
It's just that, but to do a final confirmation, she stepped out of a building. She literally forced him to. She jumped out of a building.
She jumped off a roof of a building and made him, you know, save her to reveal herself.
What a bitch!
That is not a bitch.
That is not superhero
that's kind of
etiquette.
That's kind of a bitch move.
Superhero Lois, this isn't the first time Lois did this.
Yeah.
The virgin Lois Lane goes out of her way to confirm that Clark is Superman, then gets bitchy at the end. The Chad Iris West hears Barry talking about in his sleep about how he's the Flash, doesn't tell him until after the wedding. She was like, should tell after the wedding.
But yeah, no, but I just find this interesting because it really makes me go, what? Because like, and you know, some people are comparing this like other stuff like Invincible, obviously, but like, I don't think it's on the same level. But it just made me wonder, when did this trend start though? Like, when did this whole trend start of like, oh, you kept your secret identity of your superhero from me. How could you?
I mean, it existed before.
Like the whole trope.
I don't think it's as common as it.
Yeah. Okay. So the whole trope sprung up with the concept of a story trope called the liar reveal storyline.
Okay.
And it's a trope I hate. It's a storyline I hate. Where
Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't
it's
like
like
it.
Aladdin.
I don't like it.
Yeah, Aladdin. Aladdin is like the archetype where the main character has to lie for some reason, lies about something, usually about who he is or what he does, and a lot of the plot is about him trying to keep that secret away. But then what happens? The secret comes out in the worst way possible.
Who has entered?
Nick. Hey, you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, so the lie gets out. Everyone's mad at him for a bit. The main character gets depressed, but then he decides to overcome that and ends up fulfilling that lie. That's like the archetype of that story, and essentially the trope you're seeing right now is that they just like skip that part and just tries to apply that, oh, you've been keeping the secret from me, to the moment and applying it to the superhero angle.
I don't like it.
Because
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I don't like that angle. Like, it's a little silly. It's like, oh my gosh, you were you lied to me. How could you? It's like my trust in you has been completely shattered. It's like, you were planning on.
It wasn't that bad in this one, this example.
No, but like I just don't really like that trope. It's like, my trust in you is completely shattered. We can't be together anymore. Oh gosh, it's like you committed a sin against God. It's like, I mean, the dude's literally. Like, he has his reasons. The dude's literally putting his life on the line for you. So
yeah, but here's the main difference. Lois Lane, according to the show, based on what I know, is like the show begins with Clark Kent becoming Superman, right?
Yeah, Clark's already Superman by the time the beginning.
So
of the
this
show.
is like early on, so it's not as bad as Invincible, where it's revealed, oh yeah, Amber knew about this for a while, or Tila, who's like, okay, you found out because he sacrificed himself, and you're mad at him for saving the universe. Like, and plus the way they structured it in the show, in this specific case, is that she's more conflicted rather than straight up mad.
Yeah, but she did jump off.
She did get well, yes, just to confirm. It's basically forcing the issue, right?
Okay.
Like, if you put yourself in your position, you have to make it clear. It's like, okay, you either have Clark continue lying, and you're doing will they, won't they situation, but not with a lie, or you just force the issue. It's like, okay, we'll just deal it now.
Okay. Yeah, but her reaction to the whole thing though was more like, oh my gosh, you're a Superman, but like it was obvious that she took it like a negative, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't tell me you were Superman.
Yeah, but then he also says you told me that you hated Superman and that you would expose him.
Do you guys want to hear a fucked up joke?
Okay.
What do they do in Hollywood?
I don't know.
Come on, go on, guess.
Expose themselves.
In Hollywood, they do kids.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Oh my goodness, that's a terrible joke. Oh gosh. Haha, it's funny because it's true. Alright, but oh, excuse me. don't know, but no, I don't really like it though. Either way, I just don't really like the idea of someone having like a negative reaction to like, oh my gosh, you were that superhero. It's like, dude, or gal, who knows? It's like they're putting their lives on the line for you, and your initial response is, oh fuck, how could you? Oh my god, or at the worst case scenario, fuck you, how dare you hide it from me, you bastard. Like worst case scenario.
Well, it is a betray of trust.
Is it though? Like.
Yeah.
Like.
Is it though? I mean,
Like if like this game, like in the terms of like when we're talking about a trope, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The way it works is that if you set up the characters, they have been in a long-term relationship, and it's supposed to be a close one, right? Like usually boyfriend girlfriend. Right.
Are we talking about this?
Not this thing, but just the trope in general. Just the trope in general.
Okay.
When it's done well, it should be about two people who are very close, usually romantic. And one of the things you are expected is to reveal everything. Be open about a whole bunch of stuff that very few other people would know about. And in case of a superhero, the secret identity is that. And if they continue going around acting like two different lives, it's like the equivalent of in real life is like a couple being married together and one of them has been having an affair.
That's
not as bad, right? But that's an exception.
Changis, has Lois been dating Clark?
From what I've seen, no.
So I wouldn't say this is applicable in this situation, though.
They have feelings for each other, but they're not like going around saying, yeah, we're to a thing. So
it's still early on in their relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, at least in my mind, I wouldn't really if someone's like, oh my gosh, you're turns out I was this superhero this whole time, it wouldn't necessarily be, oh my gosh, how dare you. Because again, like these, like the guy, like when, like, I don't know, it's like if Aunt May if Aunt May found out Peter is Spider-Man and went, my God, Peter, how could you hide this from me? I should have never taken you in from your parents.
Well, that's not what, one thing, that would not how it would go. Any version.
I understand that.
Dude, we are saying that Ninjato, he is saying, he's bringing up that example as a situation as how ridiculous it would be.
Like, that's ridiculous, right?
But it's not really a good example because it's not really an example. You're just making a over exaggeration. But it's not really giving you a point. You're really more expressing your feeling about the trope rather than showing how ridiculous it is.
What's wrong with that? I never said I was saying. I never said this was about exposing. I said this was more or less just to have a discussion about it, not unless about going, oh man, I'm exposing what a terrible trope this is. It was more. I came out and said, I was just wondering when did this trope start and all that, because I even said I personally feel I just don't really like it. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, I don't really. Yes, I'm saying this is my feelings. I feel negative towards this trope. I don't like it. So when I see Lois Lane go, you know, oh, how dare you, Clark, not tell me you're Superman? Oh, it's like, I just don't like it. It's like, the dude's Superman. He's putting his life on the line for you, Lois, and your initial response is, oh gosh, ugh, like disdain towards Clark. Like, oh my gosh, like.
It wasn't disdain though. I looked at the scene. It was not disdain. It was emotions, and it was pure emotions as opposed to like the Amber or the Teela scene. That was true disdain.
Okay.
This is more of like just emotions going around her. Like, even the scene did not end. The scene was more neutral because, remember, Superman did confront her about why he did not tell her. It's like, you threatened to tell Superman, expose Superman, calling him selfish for what he is, and she literally ends it's like, I didn't mean it for you. It's a complicated feeling, and I think part of the problem is that the episode, that's where the episode ends for them, and then you have to wait until the next episode to see it further develop.
Okay. Well, I guess then if they address it, then it just depends on how they address this whole thing. Then, if they go into the angle of, you know, I can no longer trust you, Clark. Like, if that's the angle they're gonna go, then I'm not gonna be interested in the show anymore. To be honest, like,
Well, here's the thing. The question is, if I'm not, I am not able to trust you, Clark, and she's in the right. The show makes it look like she's in the right, or they make it that she's in the wrong. That's the important part, because if it shows that she's in the wrong, that is actually good storytelling. Because
looking at Matchstick.
It's I just found this while browsing stuff. It's a fucking anime Leatherface fucking statue.
What?
Yeah.
I know, that's what I thought.
That's so weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just found it weird, and I thought you got.
Yeah, that's weird. All right.
No.
That's really weird.
I thought this was a good idea.
I don't know. But look, I'm just saying overall, though. Admittedly, I didn't want to spend too much time on this topic because the last topic is what I want to spend more time on. But like, this one is more or less just, you know, I just personally don't like this trope of, you know, like, no, you lied to me. And again, I guess whatever angle the show is gonna go, it just depends on where they're going. Because at the days, Superman, My Adventure with Superman and Lois, really, like, a core part of the show is about, you know, the relationship between Lois and Clark. So if, you know, it goes in a way that honestly I just don't really like, then I'm just gonna lose complete interest in the show, to be honest.
Well, yeah, of course. I think if the writers are, you know, smart, they know about this, right?
Hopefully.
Or competent. But, like, what I'm gonna expect is, what I'm expecting to hear from is she's still gonna be mad at Superman next episode. Still gonna be mad. And then that 2-part finale is them gonna be reconciled.
Okay.
Like, that's kind of what I'm expecting.
I guess if they go in that angle, but like, if they go in an angle where it's like, oh, you know, no, Clark, you were wrong this whole time, then I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna drop the show. Cause the show so far, there have been moments where, you know, makes me go kind of, oh, that's interesting, but nothing so far has made me go like, oh my gosh, I don't like this. Like it's overall okay show. It's alright. It's charm. It has its charm, but like, I don't know. It's like, but like, you know, all of a sudden, it's like, you get this trope going on now. It's like, I just don't like it. So, yeah. That's really all I gotta say, to be honest. Again, I just wanted to have a discussion about this, which we did. So, there we go. I didn't, and you know, I didn't make this, you know, point going, oh my gosh, I think this trope is, you know, dumb for this and this reason. I'm not doing like a persuasive essay here. I just wanted to talk about it, and we did. And so yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I just don't like the trope. I do hope the show goes in, you know, a better angle, but I just don't like it, because it's just, at least in my mind, it's a little ridiculous. Because again, you know, the superheroes putting your life on the line for you, and your initial response is, "How dare you?" Like, how dare me? How dare you? Like, the dude could die for you, but you're going, "Oh, how dare you?" So, I don't like it. That's just me.
Oh yeah. How dare you?
How dare you? Who's that one girl again who was like at like the UN hearing about like global warming? She's like, what was her name? I think it started with Gino. She's like, how dare you?
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, you know her speech, you know, how dare you? That's just what I'm thinking now. Just, how dare you? Yeah, that's just me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm starting to feel tired already. Fuck. I should not have stayed up late all night. I stayed up late.
I'm gonna head to bed. So.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Ninjago.
Yeah. And Xeonic, my family's been praying for you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Before we get to the last topic, I think I don't know if you guys discussed this, but I think there's a way you can do the whole "I'm angry for you keeping your secret identity thing away from me" thing could work.
Okay.
Thing is, the reasoning it involves the reasoning. It's not. Oh my gosh, you've broken my trust. It's somewhat on the lines there, but mostly out of the fact. Oh my gosh, you're doing this incredibly dangerous thing that and you didn't tell me, and that if I never found out and something bad happened to you, it's like imagining you learn let's say Spider-Man. Let's say Spider-Man fucking dies. And on the news they announce Spider-Man is dead. Also, it turns out he was actually Peter Parker. If Aunt May never knew. Imagining that's how she found out. Chase, there's a fucking weird event that's comparable to this, and I just saw that.
Okay.
Imagine. See if this phrase is gonna remind you of anything. Imagine you learn your dad's died, and the reason he dies because he's been doing some things.
Huh.
You get it?
Yeah.
It's kind of along that lines.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Or maybe also like something along the lines of like the whole trust issues, but like we're we're supposed to be like a thing, like you should it's I don't know, it's like you could like if we're friends, you could trust me. I thought like I'm not gonna tell on you and all that. So yeah.
Also, I got this.
Oh, red alert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I also got red alert a little bit ago.
The Transformer?
The video game.
Ah.
There is one place that is the Autobots cannot touch me. Space.
I'm escaping to the one place.
The one place that has been
yet
corrupted by capitalism.
Space.
The fact that he's cracking up as he says it.
It's just the best.
Excuse me, I'm yawning again. Oh shit. Again, I'm tired because I stayed up all night. Because there's a reason we stayed up all night, because we finally watched all of Transformers. I am big for some reason here. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? What the hell happened to my PNG? Hold on, give me a second. What's going on here?
Well, guys, this is how I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, you're gonna go to bed now? Alright.
Well, don't want to get spoiled on.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Good night.
Alright, have a good night. Alright. Chelsea says hi, Nick.
Hey, Chelsea.
Alright, so the reason I stayed up all night till like the morning is because we finished watching all of Transformers Earthspark Season 1. Woo! And overall, it's alright.
Yeah.
That's honestly the opinion I've come to after all of Season 1. Just it's.
Yeah, because I was not gonna lie, I was really let down by this batch. Season 1 really dropped the ball.
This was done by Nickelodeon? I thought you knew. This is Nickelodeon. Because last time Transformers was on Cartoon Network screwed them over.
Twice. 3 times.
Man, Cartoon Network seems to have a habit of just screwing off a bunch of cartoons. I'll never forgive them for Symbiotic Titan.
You shouldn't. Also, Changus.
The same people can't. The same people, assumably in the higher up rung, canceled Venture Brothers.
That's right. Man, Cartoon Network's not really. Cartoon Network's kind of a silly company. Let's not.
Honestly, it was the Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network, when they were doing more live action shit, it was better than this.
I know! What the hell? And that's the part that everyone hated. I used to remember. I used to. The one show that I actually really enjoyed from during the live action show was always Destroy, Build, Destroy.
For me, it was that and Dude, What Would Happen?
Oh yeah, Dude, What Would Happen? Yeah. Yeah, those two shows I loved.
I didn't even know about any of the other ones. I just wanted to watch those on like Netflix or something.
I know. You don't have cable or TV? It's streaming, Anime Guy. It's on Paramount Plus. No wonder they dropped the ball? Well, look, Anime Guy. I'm not gonna pretend to understand what the hell happened behind the scenes for this series. Okay, this is a
My mind is an enigma. Just milk carton.
It's like you get. It's like you get two solid. It's got two solid. Like parts for the first 2/3 of the season.
And then they kind of drop the ball.
Did they switch writers?
I have no idea.
It's still the same season.
Well, maybe even though it's the same season, maybe different. Right? I have no idea.
Again, like for example, like Stardust Memories. That was supposed to be written by the same writer, but something happened and they changed it.
Yeah.
You guys can look up on the credits easily.
I mean, I could look it up, I guess, real quick.
Like maybe some like director or somebody changed.
The executive producer is still Ciro Neely.
Oh, that's interesting. So far, the writers for the latest batch of episodes are unknown. We don't know who. We have no idea who.
Do you know who the first one are?
A little bit.
The first one is.
We saw, yeah, we saw a bit of them. Let me see.
Maybe it's that.
Maybe. I don't know. But like, again, but I'm not gonna just go ahead and pretend I know what happened behind the scenes and go, oh damn, fucking Nickelodeon, you assholes! How dare you! I mean, it's not out of the, it's probably a possibility. They've screwed over how many shows? But like, I'm not gonna.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. But I'm not gonna pretend like, oh gosh, it's all their fault. Ugh. Probably because the writer's strike. No.
This would have been completed way before the writer's strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it wouldn't be the strike, Anime Guy. I have no idea what happened. So Transformers Earthspark, the way it was released was it's all one. So far, we only got one season. They did confirm a second season that is already greenlit. However, because of the streaming, they released these. They released the episodes in batches, bingeable batches. So you got 3 batches of episodes. And the first 2 batches of episodes that you could, watch and binge and all that, they were actually pretty good. Some of them were, kind of iffy, but for the most part, they were kind of fun. But for some reason, this batch, kind of meh.
Yeah. Sounds to me like there was a change in staff somewhere along the line, and one of the great persons in there left.
Maybe. But it's weird that later episodes don't credit a writer. I don't know. Like Wikipedia is not telling me who wrote the latest batch, and so far on the TF Wiki, only 2 episodes of the new batch show me who wrote these episodes. So I don't know. But are the toys good for Earthspark? Chelsea, I don't know how to tell you this.
The deluxes are.
And they're okay. The deluxes are kind of average. They're kind of average, Nick. Let's be honest. Twitch was really good. She's honestly the best deluxe. Bombi is also a pretty good deluxe figure. I cannot find for the love of my life where a place to get a deluxe Optimus Prime from Earthspark. Deluxe Megatron's okay, but
you can't find deluxe Optimus?
No. Oh.
Okay, so I actually found several where I am.
Really?
I just haven't picked one up yet.
What? Dude, no. There's no deluxe Earthspark Optimus available for me where I am.
Huh.
It's so
I'll
weird.
keep that note.
It's so
I'll
weird.
keep that note.
I mean, okay, here, let me look this up real quick. Deluxe I'm looking at right now. Deluxe Earthspark Optimus Prime. Here we go. Let me see. What do we got? What we got? No, Amazon's still only the Warrior class. I don't want that. Hasbro Pulse is sold out. Awesome! Haha! I love your Hasbro Pulse when you just sell out like that, you fucking assholes. That's how you Oh, I love Hasbro Pulse, Nick. Have I told you I love Hasbro Pulse? Like how Studio Series Optimus Prime sold out in like 5 minutes after it was launched? It's beautiful. I love Hasbro Pulse. Fuck scalpers. Ahaha, I'm losing my mind. Try Target online, Chelsea? Maybe.
I just next time I go out to Target, I pick one up for you.
There is no store whatsoever in my area. I'm literally on Target Online right now. I even have like location tracking and all that. It's telling me nowhere in my area does anyone have this Deluxe Earthspark Optimus Prime. Insane. Oh no. Here, you know what? Entertainment Earth. This is where I pre-order my Armada Optimus Prime. They have a pre-order supposedly coming in next month. So I guess there's that. I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll keep an eye on that. But no, like the toy line's still. I'm gonna be honest. The toy line for Earthspark is kind of it's okay. It's okay. It could be better. Again, I really. God, it's always the TV. It's always like the TV line. Ever since Robots in Disguise 2015, the TV line for Transformers figures have always gotten, you know, what feels like, you know, the crumbs of the budget compared to, you know, like Generations. Like you see stuff going on in like Legacy, like damn. And then and it feels like, okay, the leftover budget money goes to, you know, the TV toy line. Here you go. So, there's that. You try finding it in your area, Chelsea? Alright, that's cool. Yeah, no, but overall though, but back to the show though itself, Season 1. Overall, Season 1 was alright. So like, okay, so like, Earthspark is a very interesting show. For starters, like this is one of those.
It's getting late. I gotta head out.
Okay.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good night. Fear the toy line, some designs can be a nightmare to look at. Not all the time, anime guy. Not all the time. Sorry, derailed the topic. No, it's fine, Chelsea. Actually, you know what? Here, you know what? Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. If it's just the two of us, then. Give me 1 second. Where's my thingy here? Where's my thingy? Here we go. Let me copy this. Hazama. And then we could go to this scenario here. Or with our lunch break scenario. And then just use this. Since it's just the two of us. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Alright. There we go. See? There we go. Yeah, that works. Alright. But like, Transformers Earthspark is a very interesting show, because the whole idea, is, you know, it's a post-war Transformers TV series, which rarely gets done, and I do like that. I find that, you know, like, hey, this is interesting, a new kind of scenario. It's no longer just, you know, only just Autobots versus Decepticons. You're doing something unique here. So I thought that's pretty cool. And really the whole point of the show is about family. It's about a human family taking in Transformers essentially into their family. Well, Terrans, a new like species of Transformers. And the whole point is, you know, not only just, you know, about family, but it's also about how these characters, and specifically these Transformers characters, you know, grow up in this, like, interesting world they set up. And for the most part, when the show focuses on that, it's pretty good. But at the same time, the show also wants to do, you know, like some like other stuff as well. Like, you know, like there's like a mystery aspect, conspiracy going on, and also there's dealing with like themes of like, you know, like discrimination and stuff. Not what are you doing in the chat? If you're online, get in here. Talk with us. Talk with us about big robots, toy robots from the 1980s. Not, I see you online. But like, yeah. So like, when the show the show wants to do a bunch of stuff, and like when it does focus, I think the show's strong point is, you know, when it focuses on, you know, like the Terrans and the family, and then like themes of like growing up and like learning lessons and stuff. Because, you know, it is a children's show at the end of the day, so like it's doing pretty good at that. And other stuff though, it's okay at it. It tries to. I do give credit to Earthspark that it does, Transformers Earthspark does try to tackle some more deeper themes, and it works to, you know, varying success, obviously, but like overall though, it's I gotta commend it. Like, hey, you know, they're willing to, you know, try out, like, hey, you know, let's do some more deeper themes, you know, like the new batch of episodes. There's literally an episode where the whole point was it was dealing with the idea of trauma. Starscream is traumatized by Megatron, confirmed. And so, like, I gotta commend it to the show. Like, it tries to deal with more like deeper themes, and also at the same time, another thing about the show is every time we watch the show, it really comes to me that someone is thinking on me and Nick's wavelength, because half the stuff the show does, we've been thinking of it for our own ideas.
Bastards.
Those bastards! I swear, they need to pay us like compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sleep on the floor, Chelsea? What? Chelsea, get him. Sleep in your comfortable bed. Don't just sleep on the floor. Okay, it's weird. But yeah. So like when the show, I gotta commend the show. Also, the action of the show varies, because sometimes you'll get some really good action pieces, like whoever's like, I don't know what it is, like whether it's like a budget case or like a storyboard case, directing, who knows what it is. But like sometimes when the show wants to do action, it sells, and it's like, ooh, that's pretty good. The first batch's finale, two-parter, Age of Evolution. You know that whole scene with when the Seekers attack Ghost. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Which by the way, that was also storyboarded by people who worked on oh my gosh, it's slipping my mind. I know the show, Rise of the Ninja Turtles. So you can tell, like, oh wow, yeah, that's why the action's so good, because right, you can say whatever you want about Rise of the Ninja Turtles, but you cannot deny every episode that it had action, it delivered.
Yeah.
It delivered. Hell, even God, I know we already talked about Rise of Ninja Turtles a while back, but I'm gonna say it again. You people fucking slept on the show, and I will never forgive you for it. But like, so like the action is like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Which is also kind of gets into a point about the most recent batch that came out that ends season 1, where everything kind of dropped. Even the action, we noticed, kind of dropped in quality.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if it's like due to budget, or if it's like storyboarding or directing. I don't know what it was, but like the action kind of tanked a bit. There was what what episode was it? I'm trying to remember. It was the episode where the Terrence and Robbie they're learning their powers into simulation, and all of a sudden oh gosh, real evil holographic Megatron is back, and it's like
real holographic simulated evil Megatron is back.
And the action was okay. I joked that I'm just gonna chalk it up to Mantroid just doesn't know how to control robots that good. He just sucks at it.
Yeah.
Because that was Yeah, that wasn't really that great when it comes to action. So again, I don't know what it was. This is more or less just focusing more on the last batch of episodes. The episode with Starscream we were talking about, like, it deals with, like, the idea of trauma. I thought that was very interesting. But at the same time, the show kind of then doesn't
do anything with it.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything with it.
Chase, I was actually gonna bring it up because you know what the thing is? That's probably my favorite episode of the batch. And I have this huge problem because I they even say, "Hey, you don't know the real Megatron." So tell me, never tells her.
Maybe save for season 2. Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like I know, but like, it's like such a huge thing you could have went into.
Yeah.
I was like all here for it, like to hear like actually Starscream's legit, like this version of Starscream's actual thoughts on the whole thing. And to maybe even recontextualize the whole thing with Megatron.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get that.
So, which actually brings back to the point where I say everything to deal with like the Terrans, the show usually excels at. But it seems to be, especially in this last batch of episodes, sometimes at the cost of everything else around them. Because while, yes, the Terrans are supposed to be, the main focus, at the same time, you got all this, you got such an interesting setting going on. You got a post-war setting where Transformers are, are like common knowledge on Earth. Megatron is supposedly a good guy now, hunting down his former Decepticons. Like, that itself is very interesting, and sometimes they focus on that, but then half the time, because the show also, has to remember, oh no, it's about the Terrans, they kind of ignore some of the other stuff. So like when it leads to like stuff like, oh man, this is an episode where like Starscream like has like legit like traumatic like experience under Megatron. Like that's really interesting. And they don't really do anything with it. Because, we gotta focus on the Terrans. Starscream is, secondary. Which is a shame, to be honest. I don't know, because, like, it feels like...
You also know where that problem really was in?
Where?
The Bumblebee episode. Because I was like, well, Bumblebee infiltrating Ghost.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea for an episode. Terrans get involved. Not gonna lie, when I said we're gonna follow him, right? Yeah, absolutely. I actually heard. Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
In my head, because like, oh, okay.
No, that was me as well. Just kind of okay.
It's like we can't have anything that doesn't focus on them.
But I get why though, because at the end of the day, the show is about them. But at the same time, it feels like there's a tug of war. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's like a.
They made a world too big. That it can't just that there's so much interesting things around them as well. That we want to see it, but we can't because we have to stick with the Terrans.
Yeah, it's Actually, oh gosh, you know what show had the same problem? I remember. You know what show had the same problem? Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Because like you have all this really interesting stuff going on, like with the gems and like the gem war and the aftermath of it. But oh well, no, we have to remember Steven's the focus of the show, so we gotta focus on him. So yeah, so like that. Like I don't like a part of me just kind of wishes. What if you just had an episode ignoring the Terrans and you just focus only on like. Again, like Bumblebee doing like spy stuff, like that's really interesting. Damn. And then like like for example like the episode where like Bumblebee gets captured, like it's like oh my gosh, like when he gets caught doing the spy stuff, like oh my gosh, like you can make tension like oh gosh he got captured, how's he gonna escape? Fuck. Oh, the Terrans are here. Okay. He still got captured anyway, so. I guess there's that.
Being captured. Terrans did nothing when the Autobots were being shocked in the finale. They just fucking stood there and let them get beat.
Half the time they were just standing there. Seems like that's why people don't like human characters anymore. Well, no. Okay, Anime Guy, Anime Guy, I actually thought I might make this like its own topic, maybe, if I could think of enough to talk about it, but I feel like people are getting the wrong message from this type of stuff, where their takeaway is, oh, so the solution is just ignore the humans, fuck the humans, we don't need the fucking humans, they're fucking pathetic. Like, no, that's not the answer. You can still, the humans, because I still believe humans are an integral part of Transformers. I still genuinely believe that. Again, half the shit I find interesting about Transformers happens on Earth with the humans, more so than like the actual war on Cybertron. But like but people get like the wrong message, like oh, we just gotta ignore the humans. Like no, it's a matter of, balancing what you're focusing on. So that's what I think. And it's not. Like you could still make like the human cast in Earthspark here, like Robbie, Mo, the Malta family. They're also pretty interesting. The kids are okay. Half the time, honestly, I find the parents more interesting than the kids. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Dottie. She's ex-military. She literally has a prosthetic leg, and she has this whole like apparent history with Megatron. Fighting together, it's just like the Battle of Burbank, huh, Dottie? So there is that, and also Alex too.
Thanks to this woman, I gained the Edward Pass.
Oh, and also the dad, Alex, he's great.
Oh, he's fantastic.
He's honestly my favorite human character. I love Alex, dude. I said it last night. Alex would fucking like jump out of a seat if you watch Rise of the Beast when Bumblebee comes back.
Yeah.
Don't gotta come back.
He's also one of the people who legitimately freaked out when they saw he was actually gonna be killed off.
I know. Dude, again, I knew they weren't gonna kill him off, but like, I still said like, imagine if the show did actually have the cojones to actually just kill the parents like that. Just, oh, they're dead. Oh, okay. That might be just me being a boomer talking, DJ. I'm a fucking zoomer, DJ. I'm a fucking zoomer. I hate the year I was born in, because I was born in fucking 1999. I'm too old to understand what the fuck Zoomers are talking about these days. I'm too young to understand what the fuck the millennials were talking about. I'm stuck in the middle of this clash of ideas, and it sucks. Yeah, exactly not. Ignoring the humans didn't help the problems with the War for Cybertron trilogy. That show, it was all in Cybertron, no humans. That didn't help it. That didn't help that show at all. That show was terrible. Ugh, that show's fucking awful. I hate it.
Awful.
Yeah. But like you could, I don't know, like, and maybe like the kids could still be interested. The kids definitely got more interesting in Dispatcher episode. It's kind of a joke, but at the same time, I'm kind of serious about this. Again, these people are thinking on wavelengths. Whoever's writing this show, they're on a fucking thought wavelength because they have the same idea. Here's how we make these characters interesting. Suffering! Make them suffer! You! What's that? The human characters the human children aren't, getting much, like, aren't really doing much. Alright, time to make them suffer! Suffer! So, there is that. We're all zoomers, and mine got to zooming. Oh, we're zooming. She's zooming! Oh gosh! I'm gonna zoom! But no, like, you can still, but like, again, you can still have a good balance with, like, the Terrans and the humans and the Autobots and all that. But again, like, the problem with the show is it just wants to focus. It has to constantly remind itself, oh wait, no, the Terrans are the focus. So like, even though like, oh, this is about like Bumblebee spying on something, we gotta include the Terrans somehow. So there is that, which I'm not too big on. Like, you know what? This could be this. I'm fully gonna chalk up to just being. I admit I'm totally biased. I still think the best Transformers series out there so far has been animated.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything is gonna peak it. At least nothing. And I don't think anything anytime soon. And anime was just. That was peak. Anime was great. I love it. Go watch Transformers animated, please.
Yeah.
But yes, but like, there's some stuff here though that like, again, like, I feel like, hey, we could do some really interesting stuff, but they don't. And it's just really it's just, you know what? Actually, now I think about it, these flaws were always with the show. It's just this batch of episodes just made it really apparent for some reason.
Yeah.
To be fair, they didn't have good writers. Well, see, there you go. No, Amiga, that's the real problem. It's not, humans aren't the problems. It's the people writing them that are, that's the problem. Seems like the only good ones are putting the humans more in the spotlight and treating the Transformers as military assets for the humans against Decepticon?
That's not even that.
No.
That's not even what the show is.
Unless are you talking about like just Transformers shows in general? Like that's a good Transformers show? Which no. Again, Transformers animated. Please, I highly encourage everyone to watch Transformers. I'm never gonna stop saying that. Please watch Transformers animated. Please. Do it for Derek. That's right.
Yes.
I know that I'm pulling the Derek card, but fuck it. Do it for Derek. I just
do it for Derek and do it for my grandfather. He's never seen it, but do it.
Like, and God, do we do a 2 cents of Transformers anime yet?
If we did, we could do it again.
We could do it again. I wouldn't mind that.
Nothing's stopping us. Nothing will stop us.
If we do that, then I want to rewatch all of animated first.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. Most Transformers shows in general, there are exceptions, but it seems to be the rule to you anyway, anime guy? Not really.
Most? Not even most. Just one.
Not really, anime guy.
One. It's even then. Really, the military is just hiding them. Autobots are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's 0.
Unless if you're talking about like the movies, then in that case that's like a different argument. But that's just only because
the guy directing them is Michael Bay. He loves the military.
Yeah.
And doesn't view the robots as characters.
First of all, Transformers are not real people. They're things created by the Lord Almighty for our amusement.
Technically. I mean,
no,
he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong, but still. But like, yeah, and I guess though this could then lead us into like the finale for the season 1, which, alright, it was alright.
You had me, then you lost me.
Yeah.
First of all, we never fucking found out exactly how Mandroid became, you know, a cyborg to whatever fuck that was.
I guess I don't know. Space Bridge shenanigans. That's literally the answer. This is Space Bridge shenanigans.
All we found out is that he was gone for a year. But like, what was he doing?
I don't know. We don't know. Oh, actually, also, actually, I don't want to. I guess I could talk a bit. I'll just go back and forth. The twist villain of the show, Croft. Okay.
Bitch had it coming.
She had it coming, but at the same time, it was just kind of okay. I'm gonna be honest.
We never really even found out why she hated the robot.
She just hates the Transformers.
You know what it is? A lot of things are just not getting explained.
Like okay, so like the show already established the show already established there's like some like I guess like Transformer racism on Earth that humans have against them because of like their war, but like I don't know. I feel like that's not a good enough reason for why, you know. Oh, turns out the twist villain was this woman. Oh gosh, she just hates Transformers. I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's not really that good of a reason. I don't remember what Mandroid's reason was, but at least he had a reason for why he hates Transformers. Like he has a reason. But like he had a reason, but it's like no, this woman Croft's like, we don't really know. She's just kind of there. Guess you've just been seeing a lot of humans with Transformers shows, except Beast Wars. Guess giving up, bringing. You just want a good War for Cybertron series for TV, anime guy?
Not gonna happen, really.
Look, anime guy. It's okay if you like. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying how dare you want like a War for Cybertron series. But at the end of the day, though, from the beginning, Transformers has always been about
robots in disguise.
Yeah, these Transformers and the relationship with us. Humans. It's been there from the get-go.
The war is just the explanation of why things got the way why they're on Earth.
Yeah. Hey, some people just it's all right if you find that stuff more interesting. I'm not judging you.
And if you want a show that's on Cybertron, there's Cyberverse, which everyone else didn't watch.
Oh yeah,
shame on you, people.
Cyberverse actually had like one human character, and it was like a background character. It's a show that it focuses entirely on the robot cast, and people slept on it.
People slept on it. Shame on all of you.
Which is a shame, because I genuinely believe Cyberverse is one of the most fun Transformers shows I've had in so long. I love Cyberverse. Bumblebee, hey! Grimlock! So, my comrade, are you ready for our after-battle soiree? You betcha! You just want Band of Brothers War for Cybertron series and then continue it on Earth? I guess. Again, it's not wrong. I'm not judging you. Like, if you want like something like that, no, you're not. You know, I'm not gonna say how dare you. It's just
also the thing is, with considering the whole war thing and all the deaths that goes on, you have to remember target audience.
Like, I know, like, you probably won't be satisfied with this answer, Anime Guy, but honestly, like, what you're asking for really is just the War for Cybertron games.
Yeah.
I know that answer is probably not gonna satisfy you, but like at the end of the day, that's pretty much it. It's called War for Cybertron. Literally, it's about just the Autobots and Decepticons fighting each other on Cybertron. So, and they're good games too. So it's not like that's a bad way to experience like the war. Like, no, they're good games, especially Fall Cybertron is goated.
Yeah.
Megatron, are you okay? War for Cybertron and Megatron is just it's just white people written by Spike Lee. Oh, come on! What are you talking about? It's as normal as white people dialogue in the Spike Lee movie. Sup? Can I get a number 1?
Alright, lower script. Brothers and sisters fighting is as normal as a white guy's dialogue in a Spike Lee movie. Sup? Can I get some pepperoni?
Oh yeah, that's right. Not the comics. The comics is also a good way. Okay, it's like you can say what you want about like IDW, but like there was actually a point in IDW Transformers comics where they were actually like really peak fiction for like a more like mature audience oriented Transformers. Like some of the stuff you got from those comics were amazing. It's like, Clone Wars exists, Anime Guy? Yeah, but it was still a target for children. They couldn't just, you're not gonna see like, like, yes, you'll see like, oh, Darth Maul, beheads a guy, but like it's gonna be like censored in some way. You're not gonna see,
if we ever do a Clone Wars style Transformers show, it's gonna take place on Earth.
Yeah. I don't think people want to see on TV Megatron having a little fucking, concentration camp going on for Autobot prisoners.
Besides, I think with because the war's always Megatron having a hissy fit and causing genocide, there's not really gonna be a lot of nuance.
Yeah.
Which is why, gotta be honest, like, Earth War and post-war is always the most interesting aspects. Because during, like, Cybertron War and pre-war, it's all gonna lead to the same thing.
You know what? Anime Guy. Have you read the comic Last Stand of the Wreckers? I think that'd be a perfect series for you.
You would like Last Stand of the Wreckers.
Yeah, you would. I think you would like Last Stand of the Wreckers. Cause that's, yeah, Last Stand of Wreckers. That I think you really enjoyed that, man. You haven't read many of the comics? Okay, if you want,
yeah,
I highly recommend Last Stand of the Wreckers.
It's a 4-issue miniseries. It's a miniseries. It's really good.
Yeah, it's all about the Wreckers.
We can give a little small plot synopsis if he's interested. At the very least, one that's not spoilery. Just like little.
I guess I'll say this. The best way to sell the idea of just like the records in general, Black Ops.
And the villain, Overlord. He's running. He's essentially running POW camp.
Yeah.
But he's doing some horrible stuff in the POW camp. And he's only doing it just so he can get Megatron's attention.
You don't care about spoilers, Anime Guy? I actually think this is one case where I don't want to spoil too much. I actually think this is a case where you should read it yourself. This is.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Yeah, you'd like Last Stand with Wreckers. But basically, have you ever wanted a very morally gray Autobot team? Here you go. You got Wreckers. The whole point of Wreckers is the Wreckers do the dirty work of the war that Autobots like Optimus Prime wouldn't do.
Also, okay, first, Not has a point. Clone Wars, again, yeah, that took that show took forever to be made, because, over time, that's why, and the whole thing. Plus, the reason why we're never gonna get something like Clone Wars again is because there's just nothing like Clone Wars.
Yeah.
It was such an outlier of anything that it's just we can't get something like this again, purely because it came at they took a chance on trying something very unique. That became that it's that, and it's just we're not gonna get something like that again, because we would most likely just try and get something else that's unique, if anything, or want to play their cash cow over and over again on channels. Because it was Clone Wars was like a once in a lifetime thing. Also, Anime Guy, Yarhar, if you're broke.
You know what? Here, Anime Guy, I'm just gonna come here. Give me a second. Copy. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to drop this in your DMs. Now, obviously, this is it's preferable if you read this legally, but at the same time, I can't stop you from clicking the link I just put in your DMs. So there is.
I'd wink if I'd had eyes.
So there you go. But yeah, but anyways, I think we got a little sidetracked there on just Transformers, like what we want from a Transformers series. If we wanted to talk about what we wanted in a Transformers series, we would just be talking about Express again.
Which we could do.
We could do. No, but back to Earthspark though. So that was admittedly that was a big tangent. Tangent alert! Tangent alert! Tangent alert! It's a tangent alert! Oh gosh, it's a tangent! Oh man, I haven't had to press buttons in a long time. Yes, please talk about Express. Alright.
Sometime, yeah.
Sometime. I still have the idea of making videos. I still need to fucking get on that shit. I'm procrastinating on it. But for Earthspark though, overall, we talk a bit about it, but overall, it kind of dropped the ball, honestly. At least the last batch of episodes. The finale, for some reason, some parts of it, the big finale of the season was kind of weird, because back to the action, sometimes the Terrans, will just stand there doing absolutely nothing. Like Optimus Prime gets Optimus Prime gets shot. Like, oh my gosh. Nightshade, you're
it's like in Combiner Wars when Starscream got shot.
Yeah.
And Rodimus was just looking over.
It took him
oh shit, Starscream.
Okay, this is not at all what happened. Like, Megatron's shot I got shot! Nightshade, help me! Huh? What was that? God, I knew I should have never trusted that. British cigarette. That's all I was to say. God, I never should have trusted that British cigarette. Fuck you!
Will someone tell this cigarette to get the hell out of my face?
On streaming, you may get something that will scratch that itch, but Cable doesn't feel the need to shake the boat because they won't get new viewership outside the loyalists. Interesting. Okay, that's interesting. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I don't really want to spoil too much, honestly. But some of the action, you get that just standing there, but then other times you get all of a sudden the quality and the action just jumps. All of a sudden oh my gosh, Optimus just fucking pulling out a tiger drop from Yakuza. Holy shit, damn bro, yeah, Optimus. God, Twitch is just a tiny little Terran. You don't have to tiger drop her. No, I will. Why? I'm mind controlled.
Very deceptive of you, Optimus.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. Thank you. Don't ever say that to me again, or I'll rip your face off.
You see, Optimus.
I tried doing a Peter Cullen Optimus when I know it should have been an Alan Tudyk one, but I mean, can you blame me?
If you say that to my face again, Megatron, I will rip your face off.
If you say that to my face again, Tron, I will rip your face off.
Whoa, okay, hey, calm down.
Whoa, hey, calm down. I was the Hound on Game of Thrones.
I was the Hound on Game. Oh, also, I never brought this up, but you know what I kind of miss about Hashtag? She actually used to have an Aussie accent. She was.
I think she used that one time.
Really? Just that one time?
You know what it is? She's using different accents multiple times as when she's saying a catchphrase. Because she also did a southern accent as well once.
Did she? Huh. I kind of wish then they would make that a character or quirk of hers more then, because the whole thing is she likes watching online videos and all that. So what if she just she quotes movies and stuff, but
also,
in different accents.
Because she's online, she's seen some shit.
Hashtag, are you okay? Mo, I just saw something that I don't ever want to see again. It was horrifying. Wait, no, even better, because the Terrans share an emotional mental link with each other and Mo and Robbie. That means if Hashtag sees something she doesn't like on the internet, they would all know it. Just I was just, what's happening? Why do I feel so?
But remember the episode they actually in the third batch they
cut that.
They got rid of that ability.
Yeah.
For some reason, you think you think after they recharged,
do you?
It would have come.
Oh, do you think after the way it ended, do you think that connection's back?
I don't know.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna be a little disappointed if their mental like link is back after the big thing, their big fixer-upper beam. Because I honestly think that's a great way to further enhance like the need for like actual communication with each other to like grow as people. Instead of just, oh, I don't need to worry about it. I got like I could just mentally link to Twitch and know how she's feeling. I think now if with that link gone, it'd be, you open so much more like, I don't understand what's wrong, Twitch. Come on, you gotta tell me. You gotta communicate. You could add some spicy drama there as well. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little disappointed if that that mental link is back. Earthspark is exclusively for Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, and the title's only for branding reasons. Right.
Do you want to talk about the ending?
Real quick, I just want to finish the joke with the mental link with hashtag just. Oh gosh, I know what's happening. Oh, I feel so disgusted and yet at the same time turned on. Why? Everyone just looks at hashtag. I'm sorry.
Chance, she's not even. She's currently online right now, so she's not even realizing everyone's looking at her. Chance, her mouth is agape. While it's happening, maybe a bit of drool's coming down as well.
But you don't like that. You just it's the implications there with that link and the hashtag's ability. Just like go on the internet, just Everyone learns what a cleave is.
They know what a spicy gringo is.
All right. So do you want a Cleveland steamer? What's a Cleveland steamer, Megatron? Well, I tell you something. Oh, wait, hold on. Starscream, play cool, Starscream. Okay, so you just want to turn to the left, okay, and then Alright, so come on, pay up. How much you want? Get in the car.
So you want party or what?
Get in the car. Wow, eerie, isn't it?
Like looking into the future. I guess we could talk about the finale. Actually, real quick, I should one more thing though before I get to that. Grimlock. Yeah, we finally got Keith David Grimlock.
And yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. I like what you said though last night. Like he definitely combines a lot of aspects from different Grimlocks. Like he's excuse me. He's kind of like Cyberverse, where it says like, when he's in Dino mode, Grimlock even himself said, he kind of loses himself to it at times. And then, but then like in robot mode, he's not as smooth talking as like Cyberverse. He's not gonna throw a after battle soiree.
He's not going to have tea after the battle.
But he definitely is. He's not. He doesn't do the me Grimlock. Me Grimlock talk like this because
Grimlock need help using bathroom.
Wheeljack.
Me Grimlock need help going to the bathroom. Can someone help Grimlock? But Grimlock do that other stuff.
So he's not dead. But funny enough though, what was interesting though is They also introduced kind of like Fall of Cybertron and Grimlock. Oh shit, he's got kind of a bit of a trauma going on there. Oh no. Grimlock's been traumatized. But instead of Shockwave, it's Mandroid. So there is that. But yeah, I definitely do like this take on Grimlock. I wouldn't say like oh my, he's the best Grimlock yet, because he was only really there for one episode, and other than that, there wasn't really much to it. So, I understand. Keith David, he's expensive. I get that. You can't always just get Keith David, so I understand. Still worse though, it's Keith David. Not gonna lie, Nick. Nick, you know how we said, you know how I said for Express, if it ever was a show, I want Keith David to be Barricade, like in the game.
Yeah.
You know how Barricade always seems to survive, like just like in near-death encounters. I just want him to go full gargoyles with Barricade. I'm alive!
I live again!
I live again!
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
God, Keith David's great.
Tell me Keith David's in it, and I'm sold.
Yeah. Gosh, you know what? I want him to be Barricade again, but you know what I would really like, because this is what they said the ideal voice for Tarn would be Keith David. I want Keith David to be Tarn.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grimlock, he's alright. He's cool. It's Grimlock. I don't really think you could do much else with him. He's cool. I like him. Okay, but then I guess now we could talk about the season finale, which is it's okay. Obviously, Mandroid's, he's doing his.
You had me, then you lost me.
Really, I think the big thing was it just felt kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I think also, what also is that, like, at the end of the day, Dave's kind of saved. There's no real. It didn't feel like there was any real consequence to what happened.
Yeah. Especially considering that technically, almost everyone died.
Mandroid technically won.
Yeah.
But then
and now because he most likely died, he's not getting any consequences.
And then so then you get but then and then you get, what is it, like the magic sleeves Quintus Prime gave Robbie and Mo. It was like, oh, you have to answer all along. It's like, we could use this and the big tower that Mandroid made to revive everyone, because all the Transformers are dead. So because we need season 2, revive, woo! But then not only is everyone back from the dead, but now everyone's everyone's repaired now, no damage. Oh, what's that? Twitch lost an eyeball? It's okay, Twitch. We'll give you a new one. You know what also is? There was also like this, like, I knew he was gonna come back, but like there was like this split second where there was like this cop out with like Thrash, where like after the big beam, he was still just laying like pretty much dead. So part of me kind of actually wanted to be like, oh, like, but what if like it's a case where like, oh, like, well, yeah, like, everyone's, dead, but I don't know, maybe, like, the damage, is just too, it was too much, and there goes Thrash. You know what it is? I if you're gonna bring back the Transformers with their magic sleeves, okay, fine. But I think then, you know, like, oh, but now we're also gonna heal them up and repair them. I think that's the part like, okay, well now that's just, you know, that's just, yeah. So. Wait, that technically means Optimus Prime did die. We got our quota.
Yeah.
We got our quota.
Yeah, we got our quota.
We got our quota. Optimus Prime died. I'm not gonna lie, though. I also like the quota we made up for Express. Though, just, you were dead. I was dead. Yeah. For how long? Like 30 seconds. It's cool. It was just, you know, spark arrest. You came back.
30 seconds is a long time to be dead.
Well, you came back. You know what, Wheeljack? Yeah. I always assumed you would be the death of me. You know what?
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I don't know. That ending just kind of felt like it's honestly kind of a cop out, to be honest. It's like, oh, yeah. Everyone's back. Okay.
Also, a bit of a. I might remind you of this. Technically, the Terrans shouldn't have been deactivated in the big blast as well. Technically, because remember, they don't run on Energon.
Huh.
And the machine only affected those with Energon.
No, but they had some. No, but they did have some Energon. But it's okay. So the thing is, they have Energon in them, but they said that they don't use it like, you know, the other Transformers to like survive, to live. So. Plot hole?
Probably.
Yeah. Either way, though. I don't know. Either way, though, it is what it is. We can't really do much about it anymore. So, but I kind of wished it was.
Also, because we're apparently getting a second season, but you know, because of how it ends, and considering the fact that literally everyone died, then came back. How can you go up from that? How can you raise those stakes? Also, because the villain's dead, where can you go?
I guess maybe he lived. I don't know. They didn't explicitly, you know, show he's dead. He just kind of just Metro just
laid down.
And it's like, all right, my work's done. But then afterwards, you know, when they fixed up everything, he didn't really, you know, get up or anything like that. It's just, yeah.
You know what's crazy? This show would have been in my top 5 of Transformers shows.
Mm-hmm.
But that ending really ruined it for me. That was a very disappointing ending.
You know what it is? Even though they already have a second season greenlit, it feels like they wrote this in a way where they still wanted season 1 to wrap up with a nice, you know, like a nice little bow, like as if, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. New baddie time not? I guess. I don't know who's gonna be the new baddie. Who knows? I don't know. I guess maybe. I guess, you know, since Shockwave is back on the loose out there, so maybe. I
don't think so. Considering what he's been doing.
What was he doing actually?
I guess he's just not at least against everyone.
guess.
And he was perfectly willing to work with them.
I don't know. Maybe they could justify it as the times necessitated we partner, but now the common thread is over. I could do what I want now. So I guess maybe they could do that. Who knows?
Also, you want to know something that bothered me? The season finale really emphasized like Twitch thrashing the Terrans and stuff like that, but the people who are saved today were the people who were captured.
Well, because of the whole build-up with their magic sleeves.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like they earned their victory.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Nothing in this finale feels earned. Feels like everyone really just got lucky.
If I was writing the second season, I would actually maybe the idea of like they just got lucky. I would actually maybe make that actually like a focus, like just nah, you guys got lucky. You ain't that would probably be like the big focus. Like you didn't actually do anything. You got lucky.
Oh, Chase, I just realized it's worse. You want to know why? Not because everything that built up to the big like activation of the weapon thing did not matter. Terrans racing to get to the tower didn't matter because activates anyway. Decepticons helping to fend off like the mind controlled Autobots and didn't matter because again didn't weapon act nothing. It felt not again. It didn't feel earned because again they failed, but managed to not lose.
Honestly, if it was me writing, if the whole point was the tower's gonna activate anyways either way, then I would make it the point. Then you know what? Then if there's a second season, next season is all about that failure. Fuck it. Because then that would be so much more interesting.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, you could do so much more. I guess it is what it is. So,
is this what it was like for the people who were watching Game of Thrones?
We finally understand Game of Thrones, people.
Wow.
Is that what's going on? So, I get it now.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, as it is right now, I don't think I can recommend Earthspark.
Really?
Just because of that ending.
Wow.
That ending really soured it.
Really? I don't know. I honestly I would say
at the very least I don't recommend The Batch.
I would say if you want to watch Earthspark, go ahead. I think there are
yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't want to not recommend.
I'm not gonna tell people to not watch it.
I don't know if I would say I wouldn't recommend. Because there's moments in the show where I do like.
There's really good stuff. That ending though.
I guess it's hard. Because at the end of the day, I really want to like this show.
Me too.
And I still do
Me
like
too.
it, but you know, it's just
That ending.
Depends. Did Optimus kill a city of people with a dragon and they can praise as a savior?
No, but the ending was extremely disappointing.
I was gonna say, I don't know, Transformers The Last Night happened.
Well, yeah, there's that too, yeah.
I remember Transformers 5, Optimus showed up on the dragon for like 5 seconds and that was it.
Yeah, they...
You know what?
They really like to advertise stuff and not really do much with it.
You know what, Nick? Say what you want about the finale for Earthspark Season 1.
At least it's not last night.
At least it's not the last night. That will forever be a major disappointment. At least Anthony Hopkins had a time of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess overall though, really, if you want to watch Transformers Earthspark Season 1, go ahead. I'm sure there will be moments you like, and there is a second season being greenlit. There are still, you know, just flaws with it though, so I don't know. I do kind of wish, and again, the action does kind of drop in quality towards like the last batch of episodes. Again, I don't know what happened there. It was like, you know, different storyboard artists, or you know, who knows. So the ending of Game of Thrones wasn't disappointing, it was insulting. That's the difference, not? Okay. Fair enough. George is never going to finish that fucking book.
He's not.
He's never gonna finish that book. People like on Twitter, like in an interview, they ask him like, George, how's the progress in the book? Well, it's going mostly, you know, well, but you know, it's not going as fast as I would like, as not going as fast as, you know, people would like. It's just, that's a nothing burger sentence that basically means you haven't done diddly squat. You're never finishing that book. That book will never be finished.
Nope.
Yeah. I think that's really all I gotta say about Earthspark. It's alright. Have a good night, DJ. Yeah. Bonus Hub just said on Twitter, Pacific Rim video is gonna be like 30 to 35 minutes long. Excellent. He doesn't need to finish that book. Elden Ring is his new fuck you money. You know what? I want to do a 2 cents on Pacific Rim sometime in the future. I want to talk about that shit. I want to do the Pacific Rim. I'm gonna write this down in the back room. Sometime. Pacific Rim. I want to watch the movie again. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Alright. With that said, then, we're gonna call it here. Yeah, gonna call this the podcast here. A little shorter than usual podcast, which again kind of surprises me. So there's that. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just had gas. I need to burp. Ah. What the fuck? Pippa ate a tarantula?
Yeah!
What?
I watched that!
You what? What the fuck, woman? Why?
She said for content.
Oh, that's definitely content, but oh my god.
She was miserable throughout the entire stream.
I bet she was.
The first hour was just her stalling.
Oh. Her. What if her tweet just says, Mama Kin said the spider eating's too gross and she couldn't watch. She tried but had to click off. Throat hurts, tummy hurts, debuts good. Oh my gosh. What the hell, girl? What the hell?
So yeah, she ate a tarantula.
She ate a tarantula. What the fuck?
Yep. I freaked out for a second because I like, you're gonna eat a fucking live tarantula? It was dead. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's still.
I mean, yeah, still, but like, that was the part that worried me.
You know, actually, one last thing before I call night. You know, I keep saying it. You know, I wish who would come back into not this VTuber's just a new jackass now.
I hope.
Just Pippa and other VTubers just start. They're the new host for like future generation Jack. Hi, I'm Pippa, and this is B-Bush. Maybe B boobs, because I don't know, maybe it hurts more there. I don't know woman biology. Chelsea, you're a woman. Does it hurt more on the chest or down there?
Well, I'm pretty sure women also have bushes.
That's true.
Also, it's covering your entire private area. I think it's gonna be painful no matter what.
Hi, I'm Quackmire. This is B-Bush. Quackmire, so what we got here? So we slide a bunch of honey on my privates, and we're just gonna let the bees come to it.
I'm Glenn Quagmire, and this is B-Bush. All right, Quagmire, what'd you do? Oh, well, I just covered my entire private area with honey, and I was just waiting for the bees. Giggity.
All right, Cleveland, let them out. Okay, they're on. All right. Nobody do anything. Hey, stop
it, guys! Yeah, I don't want to get the bees to get mad.
I hate your bees. I hate your bees. Please stop it. I get it. Just take it off. All right,
let's get. All right, Glenn, come over here.
The uncensored version always gets me.
Dangles.
Not gonna lie. If VTubers become the new jackass, I'm all for it. Gosh, does that mean then a fucking if VTubers are the new jackass, does that mean someone's eventually gonna do the fucking horse milking again? God, the fucking horse milking from Jackass 3, I swear. It's the face. It's the fucking face that damn creature made. It's like, oh gosh. Why? Ugh. Anyways, I'm talking about horses and shit. We're gonna call it a stream here. So, thank you everyone who came. Thank you everyone watching on the replays. Yeah, and then until then, good night.